No! It's kind of cool. Makes it a lot easier so you know where you're going.
Oh, you'd have to have a map. This game would be unplayable without a map.
Hey, what's up?
Saturday night.
Everybody good?
Yeah,
I
I'm
suppose.
It's another
good?
Saturday night. Welcome to the GrimDark.
Are we not getting Brandon?
Yeah, he's running behind a little
He's
bit.
just gonna be late.
Okay.
I just like getting ahead.
Well,
We can sit here and bullshit instead of just. I would have let my intro run longer, but my friggin' timer was killing my system for whatever reason. So I'm like, fuck it. We're doing it live.
Live.
That's a commander.
So what is it you're playing right now?
Rogue Legacy 2. It just hit its full release like 2 days ago. It was already one of my favorite games, and now the full release made it just like 20% better.
What type of game is like a roguelike or a?
It is a roguelite Metroidvania.
Oh, nice. And what's it called again?
Rogue Legacy 2.
And
like I said earlier, I would love to recommend people play the first one, but I can't do that when this one is so much better in every way that I feel like playing the first one is just an inferior experience. Jack, does that sound accurate to you?
Yes, it is a very good sequel in that it does everything the first game did, but way better.
Yeah. It really is. Like, it's just... I love Rogue Legacy 1. It'll always have a great place in my heart, but I will never play it again. It is so... Like, 2 is so superior in every way that that it completely blows the first one away.
That's $20. I might have to check it out. It's on sale right now.
It's hard. It'll beat your ass.
So it's $20?
Yeah, it's 20% off until May 9th. So it's $19.99 currently on Steam.
Ooh.
And don't play it like
shit.
Jack does with a keyboard.
It is May 1st.
Hey, I
today.
did eventually switch back to my controller, okay?
This is not
What's
a
wrong with
game
the
where
keyboard?
a keyboard works out.
Hang on. What's wrong with the keyboard?
It's not designed for a keyboard in any capacity.
Well, you see, now you're making me want to use a keyboard just to spite you.
All right, you go ahead. It's not my gameplay experience.
That's like saying I'm going to use a keyboard to play Dark Souls. Like
Challenge
Or
accepted.
Monster
I'm gonna
like
key
what?
my friggin' Stream Deck and just use those buttons. Actually, it'd probably be easier.
I'm gonna hook up a Dance Dance Revolution dance pad.
The old-timey filter just got me hit by that zombie because I couldn't see where he was going to come up at.
I mean, you could be like Zero Lenny and play Elden Ring with a pair of DK bongos.
Who?
I'm gonna
Zero Lenny.
I'm gonna kill your cam right now till Brandon gets in because it's got my overlay screwed up.
Okay. I fucking love Rogue Legacy 2.
Not gonna me.
Anyone.
Brandon's getting his coffee. How was everybody's week?
I've had worse.
I've had better.
Oh, that's a Freon's reward. Oh, that's so good. But why?
But why?
But
It's just
why?
It's just a room filled with explosive barrels and nothing else.
Well, at least it wasn't a room full of spikes.
Garrett saw me walk into a room that just had flamethrowers and nothing in it, like not even a treasure chest or an exit anywhere else. It was just filled with flamethrowers. Was that yesterday, Garrett? Oh no, that was the day before. Right?
it was yesterday.
Was it? Okay. I didn't think I streamed this at all yesterday. I thought we just watched that show about the kid who lives alone. And the really cool purple suit guy.
You mean Home Alone?
I mean, you could call it that.
Home Alone with the purple suit guy.
That's like the 6th one. They didn't put a 6 on it though.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
And at the end, at the end they do a surprise reveal, and you realize the man in the purple suit was actually Macaulay Culkin the whole time.
He learned his lessons from the Wet Bandits.
Exactly.
Oh shit, these are commanders.
Close that. Close that. Close. Oh shit! Damn it! Closed Twitch by accident.
Good job.
Now I gotta watch an ad again.
Thanks. That's like half a penny.
It's also kind of funny too, Jack.
She actually didn't make me.
Freon's reward is still one of the best relics you can get. Because there's so many chests, and it just gives you health whenever you open a chest. And Rogue Legacy is all about opening as many chests as possible.
Hey, if everybody join, we'll get into the game here in a minute. We're listening to Scott play a game on Steam while we're waiting for Brandon to get his coffee done. Since it's Ori's turn, we kind of have to wait.
Still just loving this stream right now. This is awesome. That's a cool looking game. You know what? I think I'm
that's a lot of sauce.
I put it on my wish list, so I don't forget it.
What was it called again?
Rogue Legacy 2.
Rogue Legacy 2.
Rogue Legacy 2.
You don't need to know anything about the first one. It has, as far as I can tell, it has nothing to do with the first one. There might be some surprise reveal at the end or something where it's like, haha, they've been connected all along, you fools.
I'm just gonna buy it now, download it, play it, and then you
Hell
can be like,
yeah.
on my turn, you're gonna be like, Nick, what are you doing? And I'll just be like, what? Don't talk to me right now. I'm busy. Purchase for myself. I mean, it is a gift for myself, right? That counts.
I also have a spell that's actually really strong, but I haven't really been using it very much, even though it's one of my favorite ones.
Shit.
Are you watching right now, Jack?
No, I am currently playing Paglin.
Oh, T2 deals damage. It has self-damage. I don't remember exactly what it's called. That is I don't have enough resolve for an Amaterasu's son. That's so sad, because that's one of the best relics in the game. I need 50? Do I lose 25% resolve for this, Jack? I'm at 125.
For Amaterasu's son? Yeah.
Oh, I just lost 25% of my max HP. I already had 20% less because I'm a spelunker.
Just don't get hit.
And that's a commander. Ow. I didn't follow your advice at all, Leora. I immediately got hit.
Instantly. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get hit again. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hey, nice job.
I just did something a little awkward. So my brother came home with his ex-girlfriend to pick up some of her stuff. And it would have been fine if I was doing literally anything else, but I was rollerblading in the house.
Oh, hell yeah.
And they walked in on that. So that was
That's just a power play right there.
That's when you come by and do like the roller derby kind of thing, and just, like you're the X, and you just like crack her with your elbows. You come by on your rollerblades.
Like, oh, you break my brother's heart, you bitch. Although I don't actually know what the situation is there, so maybe it's amicable.
Hey, if you're just tuning in, we're just fucking off for a minute while we're waiting for one of the players to join.
I'm gonna die.
Don't. You're not allowed to. Scott, don't do it. Install new content.
Of course, this starts happening the moment I start watching.
Jack the other day watched me absolutely doom guy rip and tear my way through like half the game, and the instant Garrett joined, I was like, I can't play anymore. I'm bad at the game.
Oh. What's Jack doing?
Whoa! I didn't see that guy.
That middle guy's kind of sus.
I'm sorry, Jack, but I'm just more invested in Scots right now.
But I have a cute goblin.
So here we're going to go ahead and do this. Is D&D now. It's okay as you run through the tunnels with your battle axe. You leap up to the next level. You see many bubbles floating below you. You jump up to the next level and smash something. You get some money. You smash something else.
Well, there he is.
You find lots of coin. There looks like a fireball orb above you. Don't touch it.
I'm actually still dangerously low health right now.
I don't know that I can narrate this much fast action that quick.
Yep.
If I hadn't played this game for like 400 hours already, you could probably narrate it a little bit easier, but I have a pretty good idea of what I'm doing.
You're not in a safe location, so you can't get a short rest in.
When you find warpstone, you need to make a constitution save.
It's funny, because there's actually, there's a couple of relics in this game that do, like, take away your max health. There's a couple cursed items, is what they call, that if you have to defeat a certain amount of enemies without taking a hit, because any hit is instantly fatal, but once you succeed, there's a zombie right there, and he's just not coming out. Thank you. Any hit is instantly fatal for anywhere between 10 to 20 enemies on it, but the rewards you get are substantial. Ooh, I got a piece of equipment. Nice.
Get real.
Scholar's Helm. Now you're a smart berserker.
I'm a smarter barbarian.
Your intelligence increased by +1.
Okay, so this is a fairy chest. I have to do this by following the rules labeled in the bottom right. I can't jump. I'm bad. I'm bad. Don't look at me. Ah!
You jumped.
I had to. Otherwise, I was going to stay on the spikes.
And you said this is a roguelike, so you die, you're done, start over?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's roguelite. So, the gold that I have, I keep and I can upgrade my next character. So you always make some progress. That doesn't mean you're good enough to get past it, though. Technically, I'm on, like, New Game Plus Plus right now. Oh, I'm gonna die!
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay, I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet. You soon will be.
I have been floating it between 350 and 200 health for like 10 minutes. Out of 1,000.
That's convenient.
So,
what's this?
Can you only heal if
volume.
you find potions, or how do you heal up? The food
Yeah,
like
like
that?
that. There's some
Oh,
meat right there.
Oh, it's food. Yeah.
I actually have a couple items equipped that let me heal when I kill enemies.
God damn
too,
it,
but
Brandon.
it's
Don't
only
join in that. Tell me you're here so we can start.
I only heal about 30
Heard
HP
someone
per
say there
enemy
he
that I
is.
kill, though.
All right, give me 2 seconds. I gotta go get the actual coffee that's brewing in the kitchen.
Beyblade, let it rip.
Is your cam on so I can adjust shit, Brandon? Or is he already gone?
He's already gone. Oh, yeah. Let me do something so you can adjust some shit.
Well, no, it's because of the way I'm got it capping the screen. I need both y'all on the screen at the same time because it's always just you two. So I've just got the smart capture to get part of the screen when both of y'all are filling it out. Otherwise, it's fine. He just has to long in, and it should be perfect.
Okay. Well, I actually made an adjustment last time, and then you fixed it for Brandon. So I'm going to fuck up my screen now, which it really means I'm fixing it. But it's going to fuck it up, and you're going to have to fix it on your end.
And now it's probably you're going to have to fix it, because if I fit you in the box, then I ain't moving it.
Oh, okay.
Now you're
That's
dead.
myself.
Okay, let's get over to some D&D.
Okay.
Damn,
There's
I was really
that.
enjoying that stuff.
I actually did pretty good right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not dead. I had an artifact that revived me one time at 50% HP. I forgot I had it! Well, I can still stop playing right now, though. I don't know how long it's going to take me to die a second time, considering how long I hovered between 2 and 300 HP.
True.
There you go. You're on the screen. You got Sewers 2.0 up there. And there's a Brandon.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
You can see it. Oh, that's because I fucked it up, and then I decided I was just gonna fuck it back up, but in the way that it works for you and not for me.
Oh yeah, I don't even have my hashtag up. I think
Yeah,
the
what the fuck? Where's
the
your
thumbnail
hashtag?
got so tiny.
Yeah,
and
sorry.
it was just crowded by my face. I'm like, I'll just.
I can only
He's got our names up, so I don't have to worry about the thumbnail.
can only squeeze so much shit in on this overlay, and it'd be legible.
Right. Oh, I got to actually launch my client.
Okay, and it's would have already started going, but it's your turn on the combat tracker. So, or no, actually, I'm a dumbass because it was your turn. You ended because you rolled a 1. That's where we ended last week. Y'all, Elle had come in at the right time and made some really good calm emotions on people and kept y'all from dying. He went back to the stockades where y'all discussed going into the shithole. Decided he didn't want to do that, so the
Why would we want to not do that?
I mean, you've done it before. So then Lothar wanted you to check out a disappearance that they've been hearing about stuff, and he's worried that that's what these ghouls are doing, is taking people. So you went to a farmhouse, which Proximo freaked out over, and found a grate in the fireplace that led down into the lava tubes. Came down in there and were jumped by a ravenous ghoul. Ori fumbled on the Arcana check, causing a chaos thing. And
We rolled that one out. I remember it wasn't as bad as everyone
No.
was worried about.
You got scared and went running off. You got scared of Elle and went running away, but you also lost your concentration, so all the lights went out except for what Elle's holding. And that's where we are. So the beginning of the next round, what do y'all want to do?
I'm going in.
I'm still scared of Elle.
Yeah, I'm assuming everybody's just attacking the...
Me, Big Smash.
Are you casting any kind of spell or anything, Ori?
Hold on, I'm still actually joining the server. You believe I don't have my entire spell list memorized?
Can I even try to get off an aim shot from here?
Didn't it get really dark? Isn't that a problem for many people?
That's a problem. I'll light a torch.
No, well, Elle has a torch, so Leora, you're standing right beside the torch. You're fine. Proximo, however, is around the corner. He can see the light shining down the tunnel, but he's in darkness. I believe Proximo has... I think everybody had the Scared of Darkness. Look.
Actually, I think I need to roll some stuff at disadvantage too. I believe
Yeah, when you're in total darkness, you automatically fail all saves. When in semi-darkness, such as moonlight, underground, by torchlight, all saves are made at disadvantage. So even with the torches, all of y'all are at disadvantage in your saves, just because you can't see what's beyond the torchlight.
I am in the server, but it didn't give me the option to click my character. Maybe I'm still loading?
Probably.
Yeah, I had a console window up that was scrolling a bunch of stuff that it was trying to load, so I think it may take a second.
Okay.
Okay, so wow, yeah, it's a little slow.
Too bad I don't have like some sort of prize thing to give where we're like one follower away from 100. Not that it does anything, but it's like just a cool even number. It's like, yay.
That's a milestone, man.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations on 99.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've been trying to push to build everything lately. So, of course, most of it's people that I know from like high school on my Facebook page. I'm like, hey, go like my goddamn YouTube page. But that's gone from, I think I had 14 people previously. And over the course of the week, I'm up to like 45 now. So, a long way from 1,000 in recognition, but that's kind of cool.
You should just like 3D print something small and like ship it to somebody.
Actually, what I should do is
Like
just
that
go
make it-
paint some shit I've already printed and do that.
There you go.
Yeah, that's true.
That way I can make room for more shit to print.
I need to get some shelves so I can put all the shit I've already printed on the shelves.
I showed you that one where you can hang them. You print it out and you hang them on the wall, and it's for displaying the minis. Where'd you go, Nick?
I killed him.
Told you to go fuck yourself.
I think he
Oh,
just
no.
closed Discord.
Suddenly, I'm a giant eyeball.
So I for some reason my dumbass clicked the update button on Discord.
Hey, what's this green button do that says update?
I don't know what my mind was thinking, but I said, "Ooh, green! It's a green button. That must be good, right?"
Second rule, Nick.
Never update anything near game time.
It's the rule is never press the red button. Rule number 2: never press the green button.
Okay, so you're doing aim shot.
I am not afraid of the dark, as far as I've got the notes for.
I am also
No.
not afraid of the dark.
Leora
so
used to. I don't think
fear
Leora
of-
is anymore because we changed that to your other phobia.
Yep.
Fear of something else.
I don't think Kursk is either, because I don't think he's
Fear
ever
of
gotten
eating
a
your friends.
Hey,
gotten
what's
100
the-
madness yet.
Can you put the map up again,
It is.
Bradley?
Oh, did you close?
I don't
Oh, if
have
you
it.
on your character sheet, if you double click your token in the upper right, it should open up any map you're on.
Ah, thank you. Oh, okay. I'm right behind Leora. This is kind of a tight fit. I will just follow. I will keep up the rear guard.
Yeah, well, there's a
With the
creature they're
torch.
fighting up ahead, but it's getting kind of crowded.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep the torch safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that that aim shot's just gonna negate the penalty for trying to shoot down there.
Okay.
Leora, you're up.
All right. A little bit of a weird arm situation trying to draw my little bow, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
it's a traffic jam. Like, man, this is like the 5 in downtown.
I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's similar.
You don't have the 5 anymore, Nick.
No, but I've experienced enough of the 5 to last me a whole lifetime.
That's fair.
So close. Yeah, it's my turn.
Ori. I'd ask if
Well,
you.
I don't want to go.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not
I was
gonna move.
starting to say, I
You
think we should
cannot
wait.
move back towards L.
And I can't see very well, so guess I'm just going to cast Dancing Lights again.
Yeah, say because that thing's right there. It's basically standing in the dim light.
So did we maintain that I still need to do an Arcana check for cantrips? Is there still a chance
No,
that goes
cantrips
awry?
go off.
Okay.
Now, if it was an
in that
attack
case-
roll, you're close enough. It would be at disadvantage, but it's just your lights.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna like set them off, kind of like the world's nerfiest shotgun, like right in the face of this thing, and they're all just gonna kind of brush past, like right into its face, then just kind of scatter to the ceiling. So there's like general light in the area again.
I really need.
And I'm
to
just
make,
gonna kind of cower as close to the wall to my right as I can.
I really need to make some tokens that just have the light on there for those dancing lights.
That would be cool. Yeah.
All I gotta do, it's just I'd have to put them in the combat tracker, but I could make them invisible. So,
I could have pets.
well, those
That's
go.
actually one way you could do it.
Kursk, it's your go.
Everyone's blind now because I turned the flashlight on in pitch darkness.
Yeah. Me Big Smash Monster Man. Let's see. I gotta put on all my garbage.
It has like 2 HP max.
Oh well, you know what? It's too late now.
No guts, no glory. And
All right, it's targeted, so I don't do the same thing I do every combat, where my first roll isn't targeted.
Try to take over.
come on, where's that one? So you bury that in Fang's chest.
Oh.
Nice. Ooh, and good damage.
Oh, jeez.
Well done, Curse.
Yeah, that's the deadliest
That's
thing
the
you've
deadliest thing you've put down.
since we started tracking.
I don't think L has anything.
Oh, he gets a cute little gravestone.
How adorbs. He looks like he's got bat wings.
The gravestone starts to move. Shit.
Okay, so what are y'all doing?
What was the stipulation on my fear effect?
I think it was like a minute. Where's the chaos table? I don't remember.
I'll
You
walk
rolled
up
like
to
I think
Ori and
80
say,
something.
Ori,
like-
are you okay?
65. I think it was this one. You were frightened by the nearest creature until the end of your next turn. So yeah, it's already over.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
So he could have fun with it, like
Damn
creep
it.
up right behind me.
Yeah, so you like
You okay?
you happen to turn and look at that time when it happened, and you just see like Elle's face start melting and stuff, kind of like in Indiana Jones when the German guy's face. And you're like, ah! You run, turn back. Okay, never mind. Just me.
I'm just confused. What?
Okay.
Sorry, I thought you farted. I had to get away.
What are y'all doing? And these are pretty claustrophobically tight tunnels. Too bad somebody had
Can we see more of Room B there? Like, I feel like the vision cone kind of broke.
Well, it's because the only vision is coming from Elle. While the dancing lights are up, and I'll put a light on Proximo. What was the radius on those?
Oh, okay.
Is it torchlight?
It is. Torch size lights. Light sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Oh, did you draw the walls in?
Yes, I did.
Excellent.
I just drew them on the GM's map instead of the player's map, so now you get to see all the letters for the rooms.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, cool. I'm a dumbass.
Cool.
Hey, there's a giant glyph in the floor over here.
What's the one that's labeled S and looks like a door? At least there's none of those.
It just makes me think of the one you posted with like the clearly visible like cutout secret door.
Yeah.
Player rolls a 1 on perception. You don't see anything.
Yeah, watch out for a box that says trap in it.
Good coffee. Okay, so what's your marching order?
Where are we
Skill
going
approach.
again?
Is anybody else gonna get some torches out?
You've got a
Watch
torch,
out.
and there's 4 dancing lights out at the moment. So as long as Ori doesn't lose concentration, you have light again.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got one hovering like where you are, L. I've got one over Proximo, one a little bit further down his corridor, and one over me.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go ahead and light my lantern anyway.
So who's gonna take the lead then? Because I'll stay in the back, I guess, with Ori or Leora or whoever's gonna stay.
I
in the
assume
back.
Proximo is probably heading up
Yes.
the formation, which
Yeah.
means Kursk will be right behind him.
You said you're bringing out your
I-
lantern, Proximo?
Yeah, I'm not trusting this magic shit. It went out just a second ago.
I'm
That's
just
fair
staring
enough.
Hang
up
on,
at the
I'm-
one above me, making it go up and down and up. And
You
down.
got a lantern. Let me put it on you. There you go.
Like, if Proximo needed any more reasons to not trust magic, well, there's another. Add it to the list.
Sorry, I didn't pay my power bill.
Ah, man. SD
So
Genie came and
Proximo,
fucked you,
then
didn't
Kursk. Who's next?
Me.
You ran into the wall.
I'll go next. Bump.
Who's bringing up rear, Leora or L?
Leora moved first.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
I'll
was
bring
me
up the
moving.
rear.
Okay. You come up to this next area, and it looks like there's, you got the room, kind of your northeast, tunnels going down south, and it looks like a bunch of like rubble and stuff piled up, like the ceiling off the way in front of you. So what are you doing, Proximo?
Sorry, I'm in the middle of also repairing my Xbox controller.
Sorry to interrupt.
We would notice if we were all sitting around a table.
No, that one's on me. I still don't have the map. How do I pull that back up?
And open your
double-click.
character in the upper right, where your other portrait is. Double click that.
The one if you hover, it says
Excellent.
token.
Is this crack in the wall right here next to C? I'm gonna look in there more.
Into C.
Yeah. I don't want to walk in. I just want to put my lantern through it and poke my head in.
The steadily rising tunnel lets out into an intersection of 3 past the. Hang on, because this is the one where the map's friggin' stupid. It says north. The west passage quickly becomes impassable due to a cave-in. The eastern switchback leads to a larger opening, partially blocked by a crumbling wall, and the passage south is narrow and winding. You don't other than just a cavern, you're not seeing anything in
I think the first thing he's going to do is take a deep breath. Turn around, look at the rest of the group, and say, "The last time we were in a cave like this, we had to wait out the winter."
4
I
months.
mean, we could always go back up the way we came in, couldn't we?
I'm just not a fan.
Everybody, or Proximo, give me a perception.
Do you want it in the tower?
Yes, please.
Excellent.
It should, if you're double clicking it, it should automatically roll there.
Oh.
Yeah, you notice as you're looking around the rubble to your west there, you see some bones along, like under some rocks and stuff. It looks like they've been gnawed upon.
Well, now I'm going in.
It's in the rubble there. You're gonna start trying to dig it through.
Can
Because it's
I
basically,
see
it's
how
like,
recent these
it's up
bones
in
are?
that stuff, up in the rubble right there in front of you.
Can I just take a look and see how long maybe it's been since they were gnawed upon?
Give me a medicine check.
Ugh. Well, I guess that's just a 0. That's just a raw. No, it's an 8.
No earthly idea.
Well, it
Now
looks
they're
like there's
not
been more
wet.
than
There's no
just
meat on
toys.
them, anything like that. So they're not like super fresh.
I got the feeling our little visitors have been eating more than just dead bodies. And the people in the farmhouse. But they had it coming for that really shitty headboard. Really, it's their fault.
Shitty
Well, then we
headboards.
should probably take care of them.
Proxima talking about the headboard again?
Yup.
It's a really bad head.
Oh shit! I can
I mean,
become
I know-
famous, guys. Hang on, this is important.
I know it was pretty shitty, but
Tell me more. How can I buy viewers and Prime followers?
famous. Oh boy, oh boy.
And now, since you've said that phrase out loud, a Twitch mod is secretly watching us.
Yeah, hang on. Let me ask him how. Like, oh shit, I hit the wrong button. I accidentally banned him. Damn it.
Oh man.
So there
Hey, man,
goes
they
my
were in
shot.
these
There
keys,
goes my
come
shot
on.
at fame.
Oh. Man, that was your chance to get in on a pyramid scheme right there.
Guess I have to start my own.
Buried underneath it.
Send me $10 and I'll tell you how to be a fly by your ass GM.
A new novel. How to fly by your ass.
Ori's still sitting in the middle of the pack, just kind of weaving the orb that she's got next to her, like in a figure eight.
Well, if you've got a couple choices, it looks like we've got a blocked off path and two others, let's take a vote, shall we?
Blocked off path.
Blocked off path.
Can we not? I don't want to dig for the next 4 hours.
Kursk, Fang, did either of you bring a shovel?
Got a crowbar.
He looks at his hands.
Never leaves home without it.
I don't think the digging is going to go that well. No, with that attitude, says Garrett. I'm going to cut him
All
off
right,
before he
then.
starts.
Right path.
Well, we have one for right path and no other votes cast. We're going to the right.
We're not counting Fang's vote because it's a stupid vote.
What did you say? I can't hear you.
I don't think you're that far away.
Something about his past?
He just said everything about his past to Fang and no one else.
Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Does Proximo have a fear of headboards?
You solved the mystery.
Oh no. That only leaves so many more questions.
Okay, so y'all are going, you said south, or...
Yeah. No digging. No digging, please.
Okay.
Boo.
Because you can
Stick by what I said, Fang.
Because you can only do so much on a drawn map. This is just a set of winding caverns. Just they cut back and intersect. So, Proximo, give me a survival check. Yeah, whatever it is, your just senses are just like, yeah, I need to turn here. Nope, turn here. Nope, turn here. You've been moving around, so you don't delay the group much at all. As you move through here, you come to where an intersection makes a Y. You see more of the rubble up ahead, and the room which you're guessing was the collapsed room you saw before. And then it cuts off to the right, or to your left. You don't see anything up past that area.
Do I not see anything, or is there nothing there?
Well, as in you see tunnel walls, but you don't see any creatures, hear anything.
Not gonna lie, as much as I absolutely love killing monsters, I feel like going too far in here is probably not a great idea.
I mean, didn't we come out here to kill monsters?
Yeah, that's why I said as much as I love killing them, it's probably not a good idea to be in this tunnel where we can get lost or ambushed.
I maintain we can go back the way we came in.
That we may be able to.
Well, I mean, if you don't think that it's safe down here, then maybe we should look at other options.
Well, it's either that or somebody else can take the lead and they can take the blame.
Have we seen any evidence of other people, like someone being, kidnapped or?
No, you found. I'm assuming Proximo showed you the bones. That's the only thing you've seen.
And I mean, in all fairness, we probably should notify the commander of the guard of what we found.
Everybody roll me a d20. Whoever gets the highest wins.
Oh, no.
Nice, a 2.
Uh-oh.
2 18s. We got ourselves a roll.
We got a roll off, Ori and Leora.
Wait a minute. Can I Bardic Inspiration my roll?
Nope, it's not a skill. Leora. Y'all are standing there talking, and all of a sudden this creature like materializes, like just out of the thin air almost. Like it just stepped out of nothing. It's hideous, and it is attempting to grab you around the throat. Let me see. There's not a picture because they haven't released the source book.
It's like the toy shop all over again.
Yeah, they haven't released the source book, so I can't show it in Fantasy Grounds yet, and I did not think to paste it. Let me put it in Discord.
I don't want to look.
Oh shit, I'm ready.
And yeah, you're gonna need to make a.
Ooh.
No.
It's yucky. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
there's gonna need to be
Oh.
some wisdom saves made here. Currently, Fang, you can see it, so you need to make one right now.
Ooh, I failed.
Oh, I'm safe. I'm around the corner.
Yeah, well, the
Yeah,
only
you don't
people
see
that needs to make one at the moment. If you've already rolled, you can keep that roll.
Okay.
Leora, you
What do I roll
just.
if I fail?
I guess because you don't get a good look at it because you're just trying to fend it off. It's up too close. You don't get to see the full grotesqueness of it. The rest of you see the long, lanky limbs that are just too long for what it should be, and the neck that is swollen and just waves off the body, holding the skull up like if it was some sort of snake. So Leora passes. Fang, you need a D10. And El, go ahead. El, you're around the corner. You catch it enough. That's fine with you, roll. So both of y'all get a D10 insanity.
Ooh,
I'm
8.
more offended that it's touching me than anything.
See, that right there is they call the spitter in Left 4 Dead that long neck bitch. That right there is what I would call a long neck bitch.
I'm blissfully unaware around the corner.
You just see El go, ah!
Does it have a token? Boss.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I was unmuted. No, it does not have a token yet. Hang on. I'm trying to get the picture into Fantasy Grounds real quick so I can share it for everybody else to see.
Guys, it's like he busted out like the 3D printer at the table and is busy painting.
I'm doing it. Hang on. Hang on.
It's okay because Scott's at the other end of the table working on an Xbox controller.
I'm not really repairing it. I'm mostly cleaning it out. I wouldn't do something as intense as repairing it, but I did take out some of the screws and everything so I can really get in there because I'm really tired of this thing. Just like I'm a little salty about the Rogue Legacy death. Okay.
Okay.
But you didn't die. You had a revive.
No. The one where I got to play the giant with the long weapon. I'm a little salty about that.
Oh wait, the game you were streaming earlier, was that Rogue Legacy 2?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's
still
actually one of my
haven't finished the
favorite
first
games
one.
now. It just had its 1.0 release, and I haven't really stopped playing it since it happened.
I still have 2 bosses to kill in the first one.
I wouldn't even recommend playing the first one. I said it earlier. The second one is literally so
That's
much
right.
better in every single way that I can't recommend the first one, no matter how good it is.
Images refresh. Trying to hurry up. Not modules. Damn it.
But yeah, I'm actually pretty salty about that death, so I just disassembled the whole
Eight
controller.
Ship
and tried to
says
get it out.
that game finally got the final boss? Question mark.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, nice.
I was a second away from reading that to him. Nick's on it.
I believe I beat it the day
I
it came
got you,
out, the
Gate.
final boss. I blitzed through everything. Not that it mattered, because I was actually technically like at the final boss. I was just waiting for it to get released. I was super kind of spooked though when I logged into the game and it said your king beckons you through the golden door in a cutscene before I even selected a character.
There. Drag here. Yes, there we go. Now I can
Great.
share it
Now
with
we get to see it in
everybody.
2 places. Ah, gross.
Man.
Let me get it.
Oh, no, that did not need to pop up on my screen. Thank you.
Gross. The Unman.
No, that's worse.
There we go, everybody. That's what they're fighting right now.
No,
Get this-
stop it.
Stop
Let's
it.
just zoom in on it some more.
Hell
Stop it.
yeah.
I don't. Stop it.
Smash.
Get everybody. Yeah,
No.
there we go. Let's go,
Oh,
Cthulhu
man.
Mythos. Thank you.
Oh, man.
And
Yes, that is a man in the stage of being Good name.
unhealthy.
I just
I
shouted
don't know
it.
why, but calling it unhealthy is really funny to me.
I just shout, "Eat a sandwich, you skinny bitch."
Yeah, unhealthy for us.
Okay, so it's actually occupying the same space as you at the moment, Leora. It's trying to latch on. And it's got a 10-foot reach with those long, gangly arms.
Ew. Stay away, stay away, stay away.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
that's not
no.
good.
Okay, this is fine.
This is the toy store all over again.
No, it's fine. It's okay.
Wait. Hang on.
Why did my shit
No,
not play?
I can't do anything about it. Never mind.
There it is. Vertical. And
There it is.
the unman attaches to the target. While attached, the unman's speed is reduced to 0. It can't benefit from bonus to its speed. It moves with the target and can't strangle another target until this target can't breathe. And this target can't breathe or speak. Start of each of your turns, you lose hit points. If you require air to live, the strangled creature can detach with a successful acrobatics check of DC 13 as an action. So, yeah, it
Where's
doesn't
Blaskin when you need him?
do what?
Where's Blaskin when you need him? It doesn't need oxygen to breathe.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking, like, what is it? I was actually kind of thinking the same thing. Not specifically Blaskin, but I was like, imagine being something that doesn't need to breathe and this thing tries to strangle you, so you turn around and stare it down until it gets tired.
So, it won't be
Harder,
till the
Daddy.
start. The start of your turn, Leor, is when you'll start taking the damage. That's when you'll take the critical. Right now, that was just
Okay, I can't use. Is that an attack against me?
yeah. It's the actions. It's called strangle. That's its attack.
Okay, I can uncanny dodge that then. I think.
Well, it's attached itself to you. It's not damage you're avoiding right now. The reason you start taking damage is because you're strangling. You can't breathe.
I can hold my breath for like at least a minute, right?
Well, yeah,
Find
but
out.
mechanic wise, this is how this thing damages you. Is it's just strangling the
Okay.
life out of you.
Yeah,
So
it's
can
also
I or
shoving
can I
your
not
hyoid.
uncanny dodge?
Do what now?
Can I or can I not uncanny dodge?
Because that just lowers damage, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't. It's not a blow you're avoiding. It's attached itself to you and like basically like got its hands around your throat and it's wrapped those long legs around your torso, holding on to you. So like if you move, it moves with you. So it's attached to your body. There's nothing you can dodge. Now, if it allowed you to dodge the attack itself, sure. Except it was a 20, which is automatic hit regardless. But yeah, there's no damage to avoid right now. You just start taking damage as a kind of like a damage over time effect.
Okay.
At that point, it's initiative.
Oh yeah, the big numbers.
Oh, this is the session where I only roll twos,
Yeah,
huh?
and the
Oh yeah.
Who deny the combat guys are going last.
Oh, let's go.
What are y'all trying to do? Or wanting
Most
to
of
do?
us aren't even aware she's under attack.
I'm assuming you hear her scream out, and then you hear the muffledness
I mean,
as she like she's being choked, like because the scream is cut off. Fang, you see it, and El, you see it too. Ori, you know something's happening. Ori, Kursk, and Proximo, you know something's happening behind y'all, but you don't know what.
I immediately rush behind me. I made a promise to keep Leora safe, and I better fucking keep it.
That initiative?
That's what you're
I'm
wanting
not
to do.
kidding.
If you're able to push through people to get there, will be another thing. That's what you're wanting to do.
Yeah.
Fang, what are you doing?
50 points to Garrett.
So for most purposes, right? Like it's literally standing on her square, basically.
Yeah, it's
Like,
going to be considered
it wouldn't
in her
be-
square.
yeah, like it wouldn't be unreasonable for me to attack it from where I'm standing.
Yeah, you
right?
could attack
I
it
just
right
wanna-
there.
Okay. I want my sword.
Here you go. This is Leora in that thing right now.
Was that the damage of the weapon, or was that the draw?
That's it should have taken it off of you, because that's when you draw your weapon. That's how much damage it does to you. That's
It
the
did
sacrifice.
not, but I think that might be because I wasn't targeting myself.
But
Maybe
it should automatically, because it should be to self, unless it wasn't coded. Let me look.
it just says slashing D10.
You're right. It doesn't have the option to put self. That's why. So yeah, that's you would drag it on yourself. So hang on. There you go. You got it targeted, or is it too much stuff there?
I was looking. No, I was looking for the.
Oh, sorry, Kirsch. I'll move you
weapon
there in a
part of
minute.
it.
I couldn't tell whose arrow that was.
That's fine. Yeah.
It's fairly easy to hit, but if you miss, there's a 25% chance you're going to be hitting Leora instead.
Not on a critical miss.
I have it
Did he miss?
targeted. Is it because I'm not close enough on the map to hit it? Oh, it says I did hit it. All right.
Yeah, it's just hit.
Cool.
Your new personal best.
I love how patronizing this mod feels when like we haven't been tracking the
Yeah.
game this far.
It's not like your first level character's like, wow, guys, look what I did.
It's like Alexa sitting over your shoulder. Good job.
Bonus is fist.
Your new personal best.
Oh, and there's your 19.
Aw. Still.
Kill it.
6 with fist.
That's me. That's what I got so far. Did it let her go?
Nope.
Wow.
Well, shit.
Sorry, Leor. It really wants you dead. I did the best I could.
Fang just leaves.
You're lucky that you went first.
I've done all I can.
Actually, thankful you went first to an extent, because we'll see how the rest of this goes. Leora, you take the damage now. God, I love how they did
Only like two
code this
choking
thing.
damage. You'll be fine.
So there.
See, that time Kursk choked you was just training for this moment.
You take 14 points of damage. They don't.
Never should have doubted you, Kursk.
They don't have their shit coded right, of course.
Man, if only Leora had been training how to wrestle with bears, she might be able to wrestle her way out of this.
Bears are big into choking.
I know.
Only.
Little known fact, bears all have the same fetish.
Yep, but you have to call him daddy when you do it.
I know most of you here haven't watched TTS, but there's a moment in it when Lehman Russ says, "You need to spend more time being raised by wolves." And that's what that reminded me of when he said you needed to spend more time wrestling bears. It's like, you need to spend more time being raised by wolves.
Good thing they didn't use the wolf tits on you, though.
Are you talking about text to speech?
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Rip. Leora, what do you want to do to try to get this off of this thing, or it off of you? It takes an action, or you can try to attack it.
Would that have disadvantage?
I will say no, because it's kind of wrapped all around you.
Okay.
You can't miss.
But you can miss. If you miss, you stab yourself.
I'm
but
gonna draw my dagger,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to stab it.
Okay. Thankfully, it's got a low AC.
Ooh.
It's a little too low, but I'll take it.
Oops! You like bury your dagger into it and pull it out. This thing doesn't winch, doesn't flinch. You as you do it, you out of the corner of your eye, you look down and you just kind of see the wound just seal up as you pull the dagger out.
Should have silvered it.
Oh, shit.
Pretty sure Fang did more than silver, whatever he just used.
Well, he's using a magic weapon, isn't he?
He's got magic
Coated in his own
hands.
blood.
Yeah, he's a magic man. He's got the magic hands.
Oh, yeah.
I like your
strike is
funny
magic.
words, magic.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good thing he kind of went first, because he at least can hurt it.
Yeah, I just kind of look up at Fang, looking a little concerned now.
Slightly more scared than I was a moment ago.
And choked.
Fang gives her the big shrug.
Thank you, Fang. Very reassuring.
Which is bigger than the little shrug.
Fang
You're
just puts his
choking
hands
right
around his
now.
neck.
Not as big as the biggest shrug. Your screen froze, Brandon.
Besides that, can I just like stumble back? So
Sure.
I'm in the bigger hallway.
Yeah, totally. Hang on, me. You kind of stumble
It
backwards.
just follows you. I hate this.
I was gonna say, is there a way you can literally just put it on her square?
Yeah, there you go. It's just there.
Yeah, that's fine. This is
We'll use the combat tracker to target Leora when we need to.
I don't like that you could just walk around and it follows you.
It doesn't
It's
follow.
on
It's
her.
attached to her.
Ah!
It's just going to continue to choke you. L.
I am going to attempt to cut the bitch's arms off and free Leora.
Okay, I was like clarifying there.
Whoa!
No, Leora is not the bitch. So let's.
Well, we know what the dreams you've been having. I mean, talking about dismembering people, and you're seeing her dismembered body. So
What does that have to do with a bitch?
Well, you're talking about dismembering things, so just wanted to make sure.
Oh, okay.
And she's being choked actively, so I don't know if that was like a
I'm-
power dynamic
Ooh,
word.
uh-oh.
That's going to be. You don't have to roll. That's an automatic hit on Leora. Go ahead and roll that damage. Because a miss is a 25% chance. That's just a flat out oops.
Okay, it's only one.
You're targeting
wait,
the.
okay, sorry.
Yeah, hang on. I'll put it on her.
Say it,
Plus
Leora.
what?
Sorry, Leora.
Well, at least he rolled a 1.
Yeah.
What's your damage bonus, L?
No, it was in there. He got it was a 4 total.
So what I do is I shout, release her, and I stab Leora. Oh,
She looks at you. I'm not holding on to it.
It's like
sorry.
maybe it'll let go if she's dead.
Hey, at least I didn't try to use your gun, right?
As you hear it.
Oh my god, I would have loved that if you're like, I'm going to use the gun. I'll show her how much I've learned with this. Boom, headshot. Okay, so you're trying to run back to see what's going on, Proximo?
Yeah.
So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. You see it 25, so that's you can fill in that spot there as you see this horrible creature wrapped around her. Need a wisdom save too.
Way ahead of you.
Yep. So that's a D10
Horrible.
insanity.
Horrifying.
Whoa, that 10 went flying. What the hell? That 10 went flying. You guys didn't see it, but
That's a solid 3.
I'm sitting at a fat 128.
That's a good ways from 200 though.
That
I'm
next
at
level takes a
71
while.
now. I'm getting close to my
Okay.
first one on L.
Now, not that you want to use it, but remember, Leora, you have an ability that's unlocked now.
Not in here.
I'm just saying you've got that, but remember, it's also cumulative build-up chance every time it's used.
Yeah, nope.
That would definitely work.
I'm stressed, but I'm not that stressed.
She still has HP left.
I'll give it another round. See what happens.
Hopefully I don't stab you again.
Go.
Do I have time to launch attacks at it?
Yeah, that was just your move.
All right, excellent. I'm definitely going to pull out the silvered Morning Star. Let me target this thing.
Nick is gonna burb.
That's a crit.
Oh,
That's a
Oh.
bad crit. Zero.
Oh,
means silver
no!
does not.
Oh no!
Yikes.
Honestly, I kind of wonder what the point is then.
Oh no, there are
It's
certain
because it was
things that silver will affect instead of magical. There's things that you'll need cold iron for. Things like meteoric metals, which basically be kind of like adamantium kind of stuff. But yeah, there's stuff. It's just not everything's going to be affected by every metal.
oh man, guys, we need way more inventory.
I don't know what else I can actually do then. Can I try to cram a torch? Oh, I don't have a lit torch. I'm going to light a torch.
You got a lantern. You could just break that lantern all over them.
I was thinking that, actually, and then I was like, yeah, but if that doesn't work, I've just covered Leora in burning oil.
Yeah, there's
It's
that.
a grimdark.
There is that.
So I'm going to hold off on that.
I'm so glad that you thought that through. Thank you so much.
You see, I smashed the oil over like, oh goody.
Thanks, Papa Proximo.
Look, I lit my torch. It's Leora brand.
Is that all you've got?
Yeah. That'll be it for me here.
Kursk. You see everybody just like rushing up. You were attempting to run around.
Down and around, yeah.
So 5, 10,
I have
15,
a
20,
question.
25. Yeah, you can get there. And I need a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Question?
Wow, it's ugly.
Yeah. So these attacks that
D10.
aren't doing anything, do they show any visible effect against this monster?
Your attacks
Or they
definitely
kinda-
left gouges and marks in it.
But everybody else.
Yeah, you're seeing them just like you see Proximo dead. It hits that head, and that long neck kind of snaps around grotesquely, and then it just kind of snakes back around and looks at him. But you see no sign of injury.
If only one of us had a magic weapon.
Well, Kursk hasn't seen everyone's normal attacks do hot nothing.
Yep, you've seen nothing.
He's, I guess he's gonna launch a regular attack.
Kursk is gonna do some.
You're not going to do your extra damage plus 10 damage one?
So I can absolutely obliterate Leora when I miss? I think not.
You fucking metagamer. Kursk, this is my new method of attacking everything. Also, Kursk, I don't want to kill Leora.
I mean, it makes sense. He's trying not to hit.
No, I agree. I'm
I
just
mean,
giving him shit
she's
because it's
literally
funny.
being choked and she's really close. So.
Oh boy,
Whee!
my 0 damages.
It was a really big gouge, but it just went.
Yeah, you catch this thing like right on one of those very thin like arms, and you know you're gonna cut straight through this thing, and it just like feels solid. You don't even like make a scratch. Not like it's solid where it like vibrates up the haft. It just does nothing to it.
Well, shit. Kursk will kind of be like, that usually works.
That's
And,
my go-to.
Yeah, that is my one and only trick. And,
I'm barely a one-trick pony.
Ori, what were you doing?
Now
you're
you're a
like-
no trick.
Right, so I've been outside of visual range of all of this so far.
Yeah, but you can hear everybody rushing to attack.
Guess I come down around the corner.
And oh my god!
Yep, there.
Except
there
you don't
goes
say
the-
God because those things don't exist here.
Yeah. Oh,
4 chaos gods.
yay! +6 wisdom.
Yay for fail though. So roll that d10.
Oh shit! What was the target?
15.
Oh, okay.
Boo.
Oh.
2 insanity points. Bleh.
It's gonna take a while. Noted. All right. Man, leveling in this game takes so long.
Because the GM's an asshole and does it when he feels like it.
No, I meant insanity leveling.
Well, I can help with that. That's not a problem.
You can help with the other one too. You can't pretend like you can't. The way you said that made it sound like, oh, that one's also in my control, but also out of my control.
I mean, a lot has tried to be sunk into this creature.
You
I
haven't
was
seen any
trying-
attacks. You know nothing that it's resisting. You see a big gouge and a bruise on it. You literally saw
From that.
nobody do anything to it, but you can see it's bloodied.
Right. And I
From the
can see
spine
it's
daddy.
it's got. Can I see that Leora's kind of entangled in it?
Yeah, it's like got its body wrapped around her and just its hands are around her throat, just squeezing the life from her.
Well, here's an idea. Let's see if I can tell a good joke.
Okay, before you roll, it's a disadvantage. Because this thing has an aura of magic absorption, and it's like sucking in warp energy, basically making it harder to affect.
Do I have any sense of that, or is
No.
that just you telling me?
The ability is absorb magic. When a creature within 60 foot that it can perceive casts a spell, the unmanned absorbs some of the spell's magic before the spell takes effect. Attack rolls for the spell are made at disadvantage, and saving throws against the spell are made with advantage. So basically, it's your Arcana check's going to be at disadvantage to affect it.
Wait, my Arcana check to not go chaotic.
Now,
would
is
be a
this an
disadvantage or
attack?
a
Wait, is
save?
this an attack or a save?
No, it has to save against my DC.
Okay, then you can make normal check, but it gets advantage on its saving throw.
Okay, I mean, I'm probably going to blow it because it's a level 1 spell, and that's when I kill everybody.
Obviously.
That's just a DC 13 level 1
But-
spell. Yeah, that's no problem.
Hey, look at that, guys. I
Good
didn't
job.
kill you. All right, well, then it gets a advantage on the save.
Put the save. I don't know if
against-
they've got it coded correctly, so just roll it. If it does it once, just do it a second time on the save
Right,
part.
let me make sure I've got it in the tracker. Doot. There's my target, so then save.
Yes.
Oh, it didn't even need
Yeah,
advantage.
well, yeah, you don't need to roll because it succeeded on the first one. So, is that a save or suck?
Yep. Yeah, you don't partially laugh.
Gets a sensible chuckle.
Sensible chuckle.
Top of the round. What's everybody doing?
I'm actually trying to light a torch, and if successful, I'm literally just going to put this torch in its face.
Yeah, it'll be your action to do because you're going to be digging in your pack, grabbing a torch. I'm sure flipping over the cover of the lamp or your lantern and just lighting it off that. So that'll be your action.
I'm going to use Dissident Whispers.
I'm gonna run toward Kursk.
I'm gonna try to shake it off.
Okay, you're trying to run through L, through Leora, through Kursk to get to the other side.
What was L doing?
You see L like rapping to himself.
Does L have a weapon out?
Yeah, I've got my rapier in hand.
All right, I'm gonna almost tackle L then.
And are you assisting the creature? You attacking your part? What's the mechanical game plan like game wise here? What are you doing?
All right, in her head, she is going to grab his hand and cast Elemental Weapon on his blade and hope that assists with something.
Okay. Everybody else just making attacks at it?
The torch, but yes.
Fang, what are you going to do? You can't get to it. Everybody is like packed up in these like little barely 5 foot hallway, anywhere from like 3 to 5 foot wide. You can't get around to get to her. What are you doing?
I don't fucking know.
Do some monk shit. Run across the ceiling.
There's no room to run across the sea.
Somebody
These are y'all barely can fit through here, width and height wise. So far, these are small tunnels.
I left
He's the
my
Prince of
shit to
Blossoms,
Spider
man.
Climb in a different campaign. I don't fucking know.
Guys, this is when Will shows up and just throws a torch and kills it.
Who's Will?
Or sorry, Seth.
Okay, I was like, who the fuck's Will?
Too many names, man.
So,
Will is in a campaign.
I'm like, Nick's
Will's-
character
Will's
from
my
another
other character.
campaign, a rift opens up and he steps through.
And he
Oh.
spider walks across the ceiling.
I'll probably be trying to tell Proxima to get out of the way.
Telling him or making him?
I'm not going to make him,
Why not?
but Because I just said so.
Okay.
Chiropractically slide between his legs and then delay the unknown.
Chiropractic my
What
back.
kind of chiropractors do you hang out with?
I mean,
Good ones.
Leora, it's your go. And you take
And get choked again.
8 points of damage.
Clark.
Oh, that's not bad. That's less.
And she took 14, so that's
Yeah.
22.
Ah,
The thing has more health than she does now.
Ah, she's doing fine.
You can try to escape with an athletics check.
I will do that.
DC 13, not too hard.
Boy. Whew.
So you managed
Whoa.
to wiggle out from its grasp. What do you want to do? I mean, that's action. If you have any bonus or movement,
Can I try to shove past Proximo?
totally. As long as you've got the movement, because you'll be 2 per. It's basically difficult terrain.
Hashtag save me, daddy.
Yeah, I just
Hang
want to
on.
get like
5, 10, 15,
that
20,
tunnel.
and then which direction? Just straight.
yeah, just up there. That works.
Okay.
That's it.
Thing, you go shoving past Proximo. Or no, you said you're just telling him to get out of the way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Proximo, get out of the way! But you also, Leor just comes like bum rushing past y'all.
Is it on her?
No, she managed to break free of it.
All right.
Congrats,
Yeah.
Elle.
Probably have my like trying to, get around him a little bit. Just like I can cut its flesh. Get out of the way.
Proximo is just a revolving door. You guys pass each other.
So, I will say burning a reaction because you're like just waiting and waiting. She gets free of it and runs. Well, you can't enter its space. So yeah, you've got nowhere to go. Never mind. I was thinking it occupies the same space, but that's because it's attached to the person. Okay, so you're waiting, Kursk. What are you doing? You were swinging? Or, I mean, nothing happened to it. I didn't know if you're just going to try to keep doing that or what.
Kursk is going to try and aim for the legs. Maybe try and set it off balance, make it easier to hit for other people.
Okay.
Even if it doesn't technically do damage.
This is when you roll a 1.
Don't you bring that evil on me.
Oh,
another one.
Evil on that.
Critical hit.
There we go, though. I'll have to eat my words a little bit on that one.
It does no damage.
But what were you trying to do?
He's trying to make it topple over.
Yeah, so
I think the logic here is it has wounds for just a moment. I mean, if I cut your legs off for just a moment, you're still going to fall. I don't know if that's how it works, but I kind of get where it's going.
Yeah, it just... you know what? You said you were targeting for the legs, and it was a critical. Give me a percentage chance. I'll give you a 40% chance you knock it prone. So close.
No!
That actually would have been pretty cool, though.
Real cool.
I'm so sad. That's my goal.
Okay, so you see this thing, like, it just lunges forward, but as it does so, you see the body become, like, transparent. Like, you can barely see it.
Why?
What?
As it's going for its target.
No!
Wow. It really doesn't like Leia.
No, it misses, though. So,
You just feel this ghostly...
Yeah, it's not in the same space as you. As it grabs it, you kind of duck, and it kind of goes over you and stumbles into the wall and turns around. Just that head, the body turns before the head comes back around, and it's just kind of that serpentine movement as the head catches back up to the body's movement.
I mean, Lyra probably right now is thinking about the dream she had last night and like being tangled up, unable to breathe, unable to escape. It's just those memories are coming back, and it's
Nice.
don't like.
All right. Have I had time to successfully light the
So
torch?
yeah, so you're sitting there and you're like, son of a bitch, as you're lighting the torch and getting ready to do something, Leora's like pushing past you. And then all of a sudden this creature just, again, as it moves, like you see it coming right at you, it becomes very transparent, and you almost like the a coldness you feel pass through your body. And it just, you turn and look, and it's now on the, where it's standing now, opposite side. It went through Fang and it tried to grab Leora again, but she managed to shrug it off. So yeah, you've got a torch lit, but now two people are in front of you where it's at.
Oh, great! Can I huck the torch at it?
Yeah, you can attempt to. So you've got two
Nice, I'm gonna
people.
throw the torch at it.
Just roll a ranged attack at disadvantage.
Oh, great.
We're
Hits
busting
Hits
like
Fang in the back of the head
sardines,
with a
man.
torch.
That's what I'm hoping for. You
He's
said you
wearing
wanted a
that big
ranged
hat.
attack? What do you want me to roll for that? I don't
Do you-
have like
you don't have
do you want me
a-
to roll like my crossbow?
Yeah, just use your cross, since that's a dex throw.
Okay.
You got to load it.
Oh, I was trying to click the dice and have clicking the thing instead. Okay.
Proximus
disadvantage,
crossbow is
right.
going.
You see him trying to throw it, and it's just like stuck to his hand. It won't come out.
It's doing it. I had to reload it again. Why? What?
It just, if it's not doing it, then yeah.
Oh, snap.
Oh snap!
Nice. So yeah, let me see its other
I'm gonna
immunity.
Aragorn this Nazgul.
Hang on, let me see.
What do those words mean?
I love that I understood all those words.
Roll a.
Yeah, the battle of the little mountain that they're on in the first Lord of the Rings movie when he literally throws a torch into the face of a ring wraith.
So you throw it, and it goes right over everybody's head, thuds right into this thing's chest. You hear the thunk. That does, the bludgeoning of it does nothing to it. But I'll let you roll a d6 for fire.
Nice.
It's immune to cold, not fire. So it screeches as some of the flesh starts on, like right above the chest where it hit. The flames flare up and start melting some of the neck. It's like almost like when you see fat rendering and dripping is just coming off that long, thick neck of it.
Proxima's a problem solver. And I'm about to solve this problem. I guess I probably don't have time to do a second attack.
No, that's technically your action was to light the torch. So that's kind of like, I'll let you have that. The throwing it is your multi-attack.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair. All right. I'm feeling pretty good about that, though, to be honest. I feel like that was as clever a solution as Proxima was going to come up with.
I'm gonna move into so that I can see the creature again, and I'm gonna let off my attack.
And yours was...
It's Dissident Whispers.
Okay, first off, does it happen? Yes. And secondly, it
does succeed, but it will... Oh, you're right. I do need to... I keep forgetting about that. God damn it. Performance check.
No, I thought that was your... I wasn't looking.
Nope.
So it...
Oh,
It doesn't work.
And what's your DC? What level is...
It's 12, right?
What?
That's
It's
a
12
level one.
plus spell level.
So 13, so I didn't fail by more than 5.
failed by 10. Oh, my bad. Your dice roll was.
No. I failed by 4. So I'm good. Yeah.
So it just doesn't happen.
It just doesn't happen. Damn it. You know what? Bonus action. I think I can... Hang on. Let me double check that. That is a bonus action for me, right?
What are you trying to do?
Do my Bardic Inspiration. So I can use that as I can use it either as a reaction to do the befuddle.
Right. So
or
when the
bonus
creature makes an
modifier.
attack, you can and say it hit Leora, but it only made it by like say 4. You'd be like, hang on, as my reaction, I'm gonna do that so I could roll a D4 or a D8, subtract it, and maybe you would negate that. But it's in reaction to what it does.
Also, in
Right.
retrospect, I should have used a goading strike so I
I'm
could have actually rolled
gonna-
an additional d6 and also made it attack me instead.
I'm gonna inspire. I'm gonna give Leora some inspiration to hopefully help get her out of that nasty situation over there.
Okay. Ori, you now have no target.
So can I burn a reaction to make a different plan?
Well, what do you want to do?
I want to go around the upper side because I hear a bunch of stuff happening. Upper side of this stalagmite, whatever is in the middle of E, toward the rest of the party.
That's your movement. That'd be fine. What action are you wanting to do? That's because if it's like, okay, I'm just casting a whole nother spell, and towards something I can't take, it's like I will say no because you're in the process of focusing on this thing, pulling that spell. If there was another target that you could see where you could just like, okay, I'm picking that one instead, that would be no problem. Moving over there, like you're wanting to do this. You're wanting to come over here.
Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to like use a whole different spell, but I get that. That's kind of metagamey. I've still got the incantation in my head for that elemental weapon. So if I come around the corner and I see everybody bunched up, is there any chance I can just like dash towards Leora and slap her with it?
I'll say make an attack roll against her at disadvantage because you've got. Let me move you a little bit. You've got that tiny little thing you're squeezing through. It's not. That's only like maybe 2 foot wide. And Fang's there.
I have to make the attack roll at disadvantage, and then I have to make the Arcana check.
Correct. You need to be able to like, can you touch her? Because she's fighting, Fang's fighting, and you're squeezing through a small area and trying to reach forward and grab her. So yeah, see if you can even touch her for the spell to go off. Or I guess first off, you're releasing the spell. So make your Arcana check.
The touch spell, so I can't release it until I'm in contact.
Right, but you got to see if you can even get the spell off. So you're summoning the energy to hold, then you've got to touch it.
Let me run into the party and then accidentally fireball. Yeah, I get it.
That's how it works.
Yeah, I see you follow. I see you're following along.
Yeah, so you made it.
Yeah, because that's 14, isn't it?
Is it level 2 or 3?
I think elemental weapons is level 2.
Okay, yeah, that's a 14.
Whew! Wait, hold on. Nope, it's level 3.
You still made it.
Yay! Just barely. Holy shit! All right, this is when I miss my attack roll.
Disadvantage versus against Leora.
Oh shit! All right, disadvantage turned on. Where's hidden from the combat tracker? Stupid rogues. No, I'm kidding. What do you want me to use for the attack roll?
It's whatever your best bonus is with between Dex and Strength. I would assume Dex, but I don't know what your stats are.
It looks like my only 2 weapons all have +5.
Well, is that using your Wisdom though?
Oh, okay. So, no, it's a quarterstaff and a sickle. But
what's your Dex mod versus your Strength mod?
My Dex mod's 0. My Strength mod's 2.
Okay, so a D20 plus 2 versus her.
All right, it's a little stronger than you'd think, huh?
What's your AC, Leora?
16.
Look
I
at
dropped
that.
to 20.
Yep. So yeah, you touch her, and the energy flows into her. So you can put the effect on her.
Okay, you here. I'll drop it on you. Let me see if I have to give any kind of details on it or not. 1 second. I think it's just that it's elemental, but I can choose one of the following damage types: acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. I'm just there's torches being thrown around. I'm gonna go with fire. So you're gonna get elemental fire weapons.
I was gonna laugh if you said cold because I'm like, oh, it's immune to cold too.
I was.
You heard me say that
I was
earlier,
going to
didn't
be
you?
So angry if he chose coal.
It's. I heard you, but I also saw or there's still like there's a torch embedded in it, and there was a bit of screaming and squealing.
It's also
That's how I like
resistant
my
to
monsters.
acid, so that would have been funny.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. So let me double check if I've got something I can attach to it here. Let me see.
Didn't have the effect by the spell.
Yes, but do I have to
Put it on her.
Okay. I don't know if the math will work. Yeah, it didn't ask me for an element, so I guess that's up to you.
Did you put it on her?
Yeah, she's got elemental weapon.
Hang on. Elemental weapon.
And
yeah,
magic.
it says edit, so I can do. There.
Ah, okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's you have to change because it doesn't know what it's going to be unless you coded like multiple instances.
Nope, I'm just using
that's fine.
Whatever was built into it.
Magic would have worked.
And
So
as she kind of like slaps you across the shoulder blades, she crashes into the wall right behind you. That's my turn.
I don't think there's any room to
Are you
move
going
over
to
there, is there?
Oh, is there? I thought there was a corner.
No, you can't get over this. It's kind of like I see, kind of you're reaching around the corner of this thing and like kind of slap her. Got
All right, that's good. You can leave me where I am then.
Wait, Oi, what did you do to me? What's the
I'm gonna
just fucking kill it.
Yeah, well, as he does this, it's not like you have to make a perception roll. The dagger in your hand, the blade erupts in flames. It doesn't burn you. The handle's not burning, but the blade is ablaze.
Okay, sure.
So, what's everybody's
Just put the pointy end into the other man.
course of action? I'm assuming, Leora, you're attacking, or what do you want to do?
Well, I was gonna run away and let Fang kill it, but I suppose I could attack now.
You can do it.
I'm gonna attack and then try to back away.
Where to? 'Cause it's getting pretty crowded.
Yeah. It's like back here if I can. I just want to give Fang room to get in there.
I'm assuming Fangs, you're going to try to squeeze, or wait for an opening.
Yeah.
What are the rest of you doing? Any spells, Ori?
Didn't I? Oh wait, was that the end of the round?
I'm about to hit the next button, but it's like it'll be top of the round. So, are you doing anything spell wise?
No. I'm looking through my pouch, seeing if there's anything I can use that isn't going to make everybody like catch on fire.
L.
I see no downside.
I'm going to attempt to redo my Dissonant Whispers.
Okay. Proximo.
I have no idea. I don't really have enough time. I guess I could try to light another torch. I've got a couple, but...
oh shit, that was a Portland torch. It got everybody.
He lights it, it just explodes.
Throws it against the wall, catches Leora and Fang in the blast.
What would it take for me to light the end of a crossbow bolt on fire?
You would have to have had one prepared that has like some like cloth and oils on it where it would be burning. Otherwise,
Well, I've got some oils. They're just in
I was
a
about to
lantern.
say, which end of a crossbow bolt?
yeah, the feather end you can light pretty easy. The head of it, you're not going to do what you're wanting to do. It's just going to be like take you a bit, and maybe the wood will catch on fire, and then you're going to have a little bit of smoldering flame on the end of a stick, not a blazing piece of fire.
Not a weapon. Gotcha.
Right.
Shoot. I truly don't know like a good option here would be. Maybe there's just not one, and I should just wait it out.
I could see him just like trying. God damn it! I can't get to it. Kursk.
Yeah, like the only thing I could do is chuck the. I should have actually used I should have used goading attack. That would have actually been really funny because I would have done extra damage, and it might have just fucking died.
Or at
And
least
it
Chris
would
is
be
gonna
forced-
sit over here and twiddle his thumbs because everyone is kind of crushed in there.
okay.
I think I have a second
Top
torch.
of the
right? I do have a
round.
second torch. I'm gonna start lighting another torch anyway.
Okay,
'Cause
Leora.
now I know there's things in here that don't like torches.
Oh, good.
They've got this thing classified as an ooze.
What?
Okay.
That's a that sure is a classification they could choose.
Yeah, well, I mean, 6 damage is pretty good too.
I've seen worse. I've seen a couple of zeros.
Hold on. She went from 44 to 6.
Jesus, did you critical?
Yeah.
Why is my thing not working?
With a magical flaming dagger.
Yeah, the flame is the only part that did the damage. Tragic.
Totally.
Well, it feels like I landed a really good hit. So
Oh
my
yeah, it
job
was
here is
dead center in the
really done.
chest.
Yeah, my job here is done. I'm gonna back off.
I'll go home now.
No, please go kill it. Please.
Oh, okay.
You can't go home, Fang. We're not there yet.
Fuck!
Damn you, islands!
But you can't say we haven't been trying.
Oh Lord, we have
Was-
been trying.
Assuming that was a disengage, a bonus to disengage.
I don't need to disengage.
Oh,
It's
that's
a
right, that's
swashbuckler Thing.
Because
I'm
she's
gonna use
a
my bonus to
pirate.
hide though, behind Fang.
Eep!
Is that it?
Mhm.
L, make your check if you can perform.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, Gate, that's like 5 crits this encounter, and none of them
Come on,
counted.
come on. Nope.
Oh no.
That was a 5, though.
Yep. So,
Oh no.
L, you just as you're doing this, like you get this migraine that's just like splitting it and is painful. So, roll a
What-
d10.
How much damage do I take?
Roll a
from that?
d10 and take
Okay.
that much damage.
Okay.
That's just a slight migraine. It's just one of those like
Yeah.
it makes your eye twitch.
His head explodes.
Did you take it off or?
I did.
Okay.
Well, shit. That'll be all.
Curse, you go moving over there to totally like, oh shit, there's Leora. Is that all you're doing?
He sits there and twiddles his thumbs.
Ori.
Um.
You find anything in your
Well,
pack?
I mean, I've got. Yep. I don't know how much it's going to help, but it's the one thing I've got available. How many targets? Okay. I've got a vial of Bless that can hit up to 5, but I don't know how many people I can actually.
What are you trying to do?
I can see everybody from my point of view.
What are you trying to do? What spell?
I've got a Bless alchemy vial that was a +2.
Okay.
So I could hit up to 5 targets.
Right. Now that only lasts a minute, so
I
I mean, we're in combat. That's 10 rounds.
right. I'm just saying if not to again metagaming, but if you're looking at it's pretty beat up.
Kind of a waste to use it now.
Can I see it from where I'm at?
Also, a vast
No.
majority of the party
Peak.
can't actually do damage to this thing, so
You know, it's
You can try
it's one of those deals when
get
you.
some
I'm going to say that when you reached around the corner to touch Leora, you saw it, and then you heard it like screech and the inhuman sounds it made when Leora stabbed it with the weapon, and then Leora come like hauling ass past Fang. So like same thing. You can kind of look around the corner and you see like a scorch mark in his chest. It looks worse for the wearer.
I've got something in my back pocket I can try, but I'm not afraid of it. It made me kind of.
It's
had
very
to take insanity
unnerving.
points,
Yeah.
right?
It's just the sight of it. Like something shouldn't look like this. This is just the grotesqueness and the how unnerving just the sight of it and its movement, and the fact that it like kind of just appeared.
Can I run around the corner and try and touch it?
Yeah, you can, because it's 5, 10, 15. So there's 15 foot of movement right there.
So you, Fang, you're just gonna hear her running around the corner, going, "This is really not a good idea. This is really not a good idea." I'm gonna try and cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay, the 3rd level.
That's a first level.
Okay, 1st level.
3d10.
DC 13.
Oh boy. Oh damn it.
So you touch
I
it
hug
and
the
it's
creature.
slimy and gross, kind of cold feeling, not like icy, but it's just cold. So yeah, you did what you wanted. That's 15 foot of movement.
Shoot. Oh boy. How tall does it stand?
It's kind of hunched over, so you don't know. You're guessing if it was to stand up straight and extend
All right,
its
you know
head.
what? Never mind. I can see there's a place to back away. I'm just gonna kind of skitter down. You just hear shit.
Yeah, it doesn't even attempt to like grab you. Bang. You step 2.
I get within bonking distance.
El Cabal. Oh, I saw that one. I was like, oh shit.
Right.
Thank God.
And it goes to dodge, and that head snakes to the side, and you adjust your swing and just take the head clean off.
Don't know why I just rolled 2d6.
I'm like, what are you doing, Kursk?
I assault people. All right.
Okay, while y'all are regroup, I need to take the puppy out, so I'm going to take a quick break. If anybody else needs to, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, I've never taken part in Xbox 360 controller before, but wow, they did not make this fun to put back together.
Well, I think the idea that it wasn't supposed to be fun to take apart.
It was easy to take apart.
Yeah, the idea was, why not just buy a new Xbox controller for $60?
Because they don't make 360 controllers anymore. I've literally checked.
You can use the Xbox One controllers; they're exactly the same.
They are not. The feel is totally different. The way your hands fit on it is different.
I feel like the Xbox One, yeah,
Are you
the
sure
Xbox
that's not
One
because
controllers are like
the one you have
thinner.
is a corded controller?
Yeah. Like the actual physical design of holding it in your hand is different. It's like slightly bigger.
Yeah, Xbox 360 controllers.
The corded controllers are smaller.
I hate the corded
Then that would still function as not being the same controller, right?
Unless you got a corded one.
I do have a corded one.
I stand by.
The new one you would get would be corded, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I don't think they're exactly the same.
I stand by that the Xbox 360 controller is still one of the best controllers ever made.
It is the best controller.
I will die on that hill.
You don't need to.
The best PC controller too.
Damn.
That's what I'm trying to use it for, actually. That's what I was playing Rogue Legacy with.
Nah, actually, so I've got a Steam Link, and the PS4 controllers connect to it without much
You
issue.
heretic.
Those also still work pretty well, but the problem is you have to mentally map the button prompts in a game because it doesn't respect PlayStation buttons. So my kids have been like, it says to press X, and on a 360 controller, X is on the left, and on a
Yeah,
PlayStation controller,
left
X is
face
on the
button.
down.
And every single company has to make their fucking buttons in a different place.
Exactly.
All of them. Nintendo, especially you.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised that Nintendo doesn't, instead of using like shapes or letters or numbers, I think they could just put like a picture of one of their characters. Like, press Mario. Now press Kirby.
Eat shit, man. Those Joy-Cons are awesome, but I prefer when I can use two of them in like the dual hand like cradle.
And the controller thingy.
Yeah.
They're great when they're not. They're great when they're not drifting.
Bradley, you missed it. There's your 100th sub.
Yay. What do we get?
We don't get anything. We keep playing.
I think that's a resub. Isn't Green Bay? Isn't that his
no.
wife?
It said
No,
just
it's
subscribed.
100.
I'm back. I
It's
have
100
no idea who
followers,
that
not
is
100
who just
subs.
subbed, but thank you so much. I appreciate that.
They're enjoying my pain of trying to reassemble a 360 controller.
Guys, my video's frozen. Hold on.
Oh, look at this DM picture.
Brandon, I
This
told you
is
your video was
phenomenal.
frozen like an hour ago.
I was probably talking over you. My bad.
My DM.
That was pretty.
Yeah,
good.
like your classic DM picture.
Yeah, whoever that person is must really like me, man. They've stuck with me for 21 months. Holy shit. I don't know who you are, but
Yes.
love you.
Aren't they the same person that tells you not to kill somebody every week?
Yes. Or at least it's her
And yet
account.
You keep doing it.
Hey, nobody died in a while. Technically.
Not a player character.
Unfortunately, no one's died in a while, says Proximo.
You're
Not
gonna have to fix that. So, yeah, that was a little harrowing for Miss Leora. But yeah, somebody died yesterday. Okay, me as a person has killed somebody recently. I killed my sister in Friday night's game.
So it's
I'm
funny
glad
that you
you had
said
a-
me as a person, because it sounds like you murdered somebody.
You know,
I
me
was
as a
gonna say.
person playing a PC who killed somebody. No, I did not just admit to murder. I have no sister. Not because I killed them. I just don't have one.
Not
I'm an only child.
anymore.
There were so many layers to that. Like maybe your sister
like an
was playing
onion.
at the table and you killed her character.
Yeah, Theris killed his sister to take her memories because he made wishes. He's now in a world where he actually already exists and he had a family instead of being an orphan, so he killed the sister and that currently exists to get her memories, so he has those of having a family because something kind of broke in him and taking that other step down a darker path. And I still don't know what it is yet, but I've unlocked some powers of my my staff that gave me the soul-sucking ability, so now I've become more powerful.
I think I've seen this soap opera.
Ultra souls.
The only thing I can fish out of it, because Kelsto made a comment about one of the other players they cannot save against me even with a 20, because so that means my spell DC has gone up at least.
Oh no.
At least by 1. So that would make it a 22 minimum.
That's so high.
That
That's
is 1 less than Asarak the Lich. He's got a 23.
Also,
But
videos, I think
he's
I just
also
my
got
own.
ass in his name, so
Not worth.
not
The
worth.
Ass Master.
I think I just got my controller back together.
Okay, so what's your game
I
plan?
hope.
I'm just kind of rubbing my throat. You know, I changed my mind. I don't want to be in the caves anymore.
I mean, I think we should make sure that the rest of it's been cleared out.
Everyone get torches out. Everyone, this is not a request.
I mean, I haven't cast another concentration spell. My orbs are still up.
I think he's
He wants the fire damage.
more about fire.
Oh,
You can't see me, Brandon, but I'm looking at your screen like you just. What the fuck was I supposed to think when you said that? We found one effective weapon for us melee users.
So far.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh shit! I did cast a concentration spell when I gave you elemental weapon.
Oh yeah, so the lights go out again.
Well, but now Proximo and
about
El
that.
both have torches.
Now, how long's the concentration on that?
Lantern,
It was an hour?
It's a good thing. Yeah, I think it's an hour. It's a good thing your dagger was casting a flame, so you could see what you were doing.
Yeah, I just hold my dagger up as a torch.
Well, there's also a torch
actually
chunked
gonna-
up there, so.
I'm also going to actually put away my shield so I can use a torch in my other hand, and I'm going to use the lantern. Or I'm actually going to put out my lantern, and I'm going to pour the oil on my morning star.
Ooh.
Before you do any of that, I would like to ask if you would like to use my sword.
The sword.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. How come that worked?
Bang sharing.
Good question. Solid question, Proximo.
You're offering Blood's Bargain?
Yeah.
I don't think Proximo really wants it. Like, he's having some suspicions about it being possibly magic now. None of the other melee weapons worked.
Yeah, you could definitely see Fang just tearing it up with it.
Yeah. I know I made like a slight jab at you a little bit ago about it, Garrett, but at the same time, it's like, Proximo's a little sus. He's sussy about that weapon now.
That's a sussy sword you got there.
I mean, is it visible when he has to pay the blood price to activate this thing?
The
I
only
don't
thing
think
that
anybody else has really noticed.
Yeah, the only thing that if you catch it when he's just walking around with it sheathed, the decoration on the edge, it's like a dragon, an intertwined dragon that goes from one end of the sheath to the other, and it's almost like just a clear glass. When he draws the weapon, you probably don't see him because the simplest thing is as you draw, you run it across your palm or something. And the blood fills that clearness, and then down his sheath is bright crimson as the blood flows into that until he resheathes it, then it kind of drains away.
Yeah, that's probably too small to even care about.
Tell you what, Fang, you've curse called it for a little while or something. Or L.
Uh,
I think I'm good right now.
I don't think Al needs it.
Yeah, you can feel free to leave me out of this.
Hippity hoppity, that sword's now my property.
Do you want it, Kursk?
I mean, it's either that or I spend my comments trying to,
Now, you also know this is rare. That's the first time you've encountered anything that most of you couldn't affect. This was definitely not a normal-looking thing.
What things do we fight that are?
Yeah.
I mean, you fought other people
that.
before.
I gave
You
two
fought
gold to
rats
Fang
and
'cause I didn't
spiders
think we were going
before.
into gorilla crabs.
Gorilla
Listen.
crabs.
Well, like you
All I
fought
have to
zombies, they
say-
look like humans. They just look dead. You fought plague doctors.
We don't have to stay down here. We can come back and finish clearing it at a later time when we're better prepared.
Wait,
I
but we
still
came down
think-
here to find something in particular, like bodies or.
Well, he sent you to
we-
investigate the disappearance.
Yeah,
they don't know what
been
he
sent
suspects it's these ghouls, but doesn't know. You found a way down. The people are definitely missing. Are they missing down here? You don't know. You found no bodies. You've actually, other than that Ravager ghoul, which it was similar looking, it was still a bit different than the others. So you still haven't seen the things that you saw in the
We
jail.
saw bones.
You've seen bones that were gnawed upon. He also told you about that they would eat the dead. That there was kind of this balance that they never showed themselves. They lived on the other side of the island, except that they kept to these tunnels and would dig up and eat the dead out of the cemetery. That was kind of the trade-off.
But we've just recently seen them go after living people, and by we I mean specifically Leora.
Yeah, nobody in this
seen them
town.
after
It's been
living
like
people.
several decades since anybody even has actually seen one of these creatures. It's almost become kind of like, oh, those are just stories our grandparents told, about, oh yeah, when y'all settled the island, sure, there was these things that would eat the dead. But yeah, though, like the higher up officials know about it, like the Lothar and stuff.
Yeah.
He noticed
All
it
I'm
tells.
saying is, even if we don't find a body yet, I mean, clearly we can tell by what happened up in the farmhouse. It's very clear that they were killed, and
Yeah, it was a
bodies were
carnage
taken
scene with that
maybe
shitty
somewhere
headboard.
else. So we should probably report that to him.
Oh, are we not assuming the headboard did it? That's why I hit it. I was assuming the headboard killed them.
I think we should at least look a little bit more for some solid evidence to bring back.
Is there still a corpse of the unman?
Yes.
It kind of jellified and just kind of oozed out. It doesn't really have much of a shape anymore.
Wait, hold on. Is there still a corpse of the ghoul?
It's gel.
Now,
Everything's
no.
Jell-O.
The in the first room, the Ravager ghoul, yes, that body is still there. The one y'all killed in room B.
I mean, now that we're this far in, and sorry, Leora, that you got attached to. Can we just go back and like chop up the thing that was down here and take its head back and say, look, they're under the farmhouse.
Now he knows they're under here because they come up in the
Oh.
stockade, and he knows the tells that these things were supposed to live under in the tunnels, but they never attack people. They never come up. So he does know they exist. It's not like, oh my god, what are those things? He just sent to investigate what happened, that there's been disappearances, and if you can figure out if this was tied together, was it the ghouls doing it, or is there something else?
Technically speaking, we don't have solid evidence that the creatures are doing it, except for the time that we were attacked in the forest.
Right, but Proximo said there were bones that were gnawed upon in the rubble.
That could have been a dead body already, which is what they normally eat.
I'm alright to press on a bit further if you want to scrounge around some more.
Well, all right then.
Like,
I
I don't
don't
want to sound like a
have spell
lawyer
slots.
from like real life stuff, but realistically, we found like no truly damning evidence.
Yeah.
Beyond a shadow of a doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Good to keep going.
Maybe just a little.
I'm just looking for something a little bit more concrete.
Same. It's kind of weird. This is a weird moment because Proximo's not like, as far as he's kind of concerned. Sure, it's weird that there were like another species that lives here and is like capable of communication. So that kind of means that like the villagers told us they were here first. So they're probably more like naturally occurring. So they don't really fall under his I hate the supernatural category, at least not yet.
Dude,
I
that
mean,
thing
just
is in
because they were here
episodes.
first doesn't mean they're naturally occurring.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just because that doesn't mean they are either.
This thing literally didn't take damage from normal-ass weapons.
This is not the thing that's been making people disappear, as far as we know. The point is that we're investigating for a different species that does that. This isn't one of those, as far as I can tell. Correct?
That is probably true.
I think if Fang had not been here, if Ori had not been here, I would have disappeared to that thing. Like, for sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, this isn't like an in character. I'm like making an argument here that we don't know that the things that eat the normal dead bodies are like this. This thing is not one of those, right?
You don't
Right.
know. They're not the things that like you haven't seen the exact things that they fought. Well, no, you did because they had the dead bodies. So you saw what they killed in the stockade, and this was not one of them.
Exactly. So, as far as we can tell, it probably wasn't even those things. Well, the things in the stockade definitely attacked people, but the thing that made the people in the farmhouse disappear might not have been. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Let's carry on.
What's the? How are people looking? Like I know Leora had that thing attached to her for a while, and other people took some hits. Do I get the sense that there's like a fair amount of damage across the group?
The combat tracker show you Fang's in moderate condition.
Leora's looking
Heavy.
She's now where she doesn't show like lots of blinks. If you see lots of like bruising and trauma around her neck.
Does everyone want to like step a fair ways back and see if I can set up something here that's gonna patch up some of those wounds?
I just kind of look at Proxima for a moment, recalling the cave fireball before.
I mean, like step back first while it's quiet.
I mean, Proxima will definitely back up, but he's not walking into whatever you're doing, period.
Okay, Boomer.
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, it's all the magic people that have been boomers, if you know what I'm saying.
Those are kaboomers. What are you trying to do, Ori?
Well, it's based on their if they want to let me try, but I'll set up a healing spirit after everyone's gotten out of the way because I know this kind of doesn't always work.
It's up to y'all. You just tell me if you're doing it or not.
Yeah, maybe we retreat to room B. So there's a little more space. We can back up.
I will go to room B, I suppose.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave y'all right there. Y'all move back there. It's not an issue.
I'm gonna sit down where the E is, and actually no, whatever. I can't see around the corner. Whatever. It's caves. Yeah. I'm gonna sit down just in a more open space than the little crevice that I cram myself into, and try and cast Healing Spirit. And if it works,
Level 2,
I'm gonna
correct?
shout like at level 2. So I'm gonna shout, "Get your asses in here!" If it doesn't work, they might just hear.
Oh, no,
I'm gonna
how
say that
sad.
if y'all are gonna be in B and waiting for him to yell, because E also technically was a bunch of winding tunnels that Proximo managed to navigate. It's while on the map it looks like
the map.
yeah, while the map looks very simple, E is a complex maze of tunnels.
They were
Just
just getting
like up here.
yeah, they were getting out of the way, right? Like a safe-ish.
Well, I thought y'all
distance.
said you were going back to B, or did you say D?
We're reading it as like literal.
Yeah, it's If you want to be close by, you could go up into D. B's going to be a ways back. Because I'm saying, if y'all are going into B and wait for him to holler, I'm going to say you're only going to like half the duration of that spell by the time they can get back to get into it. If they're in D, everybody can get out pretty quick. If you're trying to do it like right in the edge here.
Out of curiosity, Bradley, what did I roll on that survival check?
I want to say you had like an 18 or 20 or some shit.
Nice.
Yeah, you rolled real high.
Good, because I have a +0 on that. We could have been lost for days.
Just going in the same circle. Nobody else notices.
A lot of rolls in there.
Well, wherever people want to end up, I'll make my Arcana check once they're safely out of blast radius.
Yeah, you'd gotten a survival was a 20 on the die.
Damn. Wait, you rolled a natural 20?
When he did the survival check to navigate.
Okay.
But yeah. So make your check, everybody. I'm just to say y'all go up into D, which it's got a bunch of the rubble. Move someone with light so you can see it. It's more rubble that's been. You find more bones. It looks like there's several bones. You find cloth that looks like was maybe other sailors. It looks like this was made from this side. The way it is, like this was set up maybe as a defensive area, but didn't work out for them. There's several bones of the dead. The clothing, you can tell more from it than the bones that it's fairly old, like several years. Yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna say for everybody to get back, you're gonna get nine rounds out of it. So 9 dice for everybody.
96.
I can only heal a maximum of
Just
2,
just
so
roll, pick it up, Brandon, and then you can right click to add dice, and then just drop that, and then that can be they'll go on everybody.
Everyone gets 38.
Why didn't
Yay.
it not do? It doesn't look like a heal. Let me see.
It says heal, healing
Yeah.
spirit.
Let me see. Yeah, there it goes.
I mean, I wasn't targeting anybody.
Right,
I
it's just whoever walks
dropped the dice
into
in the
it.
tower.
You're right.
So because I think Proximo actively was avoiding it. So
Damn right.
Yeah,
if Feng wants it,
Yes.
Proximo's not hurt.
you get 38.
Yeah. Why do you have one temp hit point, Ori? Do you know?
That's a good question. I don't.
Didn't L give us a bunch of 10 pinpoints like a session ago?
I did.
Oh, that may be what's left. Yeah, you have leadership, right? Yeah, so you haven't
I
done
do.
that thing again.
I haven't done leadership in a little while.
Turns out Ori's OCD, and she really wanted her max HP to be 40.
It is currently.
Yeah, she's holding on to that one temp HP.
The funny thing
does
is
that drop elemental weapon?
Do what to L?
Wait a minute. Did Proximo actually join in the hokey pokey?
I
Wait,
better not have.
is L being what's happening to
Proximo
L?
wasn't
Don't
hurt.
hurt L.
I think
Proximo
so. 20
was
minutes
hurt.
Oh, I'm
ago.
sorry. I did put it on him. I was just looking at dropping it on injured people. So I got to take 20 off of
Okay.
you.
I got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
I was
My
about
bad.
to be touched.
He stumbles across and is just rolling around on the ground trying to get up, and then accidentally heals himself.
Oh no, I killed the old man. He's like sitting just outside the barrier, touching it with like a stick.
Do y'all continue on, or what's the plan?
I'm done.
I vote we go on for maybe 20 minutes at most, and then maybe 15. Then we turn around and leave.
Well, the longer we stay down here, the longer you have until you have to go back up into that farmhouse.
Well, I
I
thoroughly
don't think the
explored.
farmhouse is going to kill me. I don't think. I can't say for certain.
I thoroughly explored this crevice over here to the left. Nothing there.
As Proximo requested, everybody light torch. Is everybody lighting a torch?
Do I have?
Yeah.
First will, yes.
Yeah, sure.
It's literally
yeah.
the most practical solution I could think of.
Since the dawn of time, fire's been a good source of warmth, light, and protection. So.
Yes, we're
I get it.
returning to the Unga Bunga strategies of old.
I get my tinderbox out, and you guys hear her say, "This is so quaint," and then she lights an actual torch and holds it up.
As you get to this area here, the tunnels are like very, very. You're having to like squeeze through now, like with effort. Like you're gonna have to where you're the one in front of you, Proximo. You're gonna have to like put your. You're not gonna be able to like walk. You're gonna have to kind of get on your hands and knees and crawl through it.
Well, folks, this is where I suggest we turn around. Now, I'm not saying this because I'm trying to puss out or anything, but let's put it this way. What happens if I crawl in there and I run into something who's really good at fighting and something like that?
Correct, Gate.
What was
I think
the
you'll be fine.
Ted's caving story or something?
A spelunking horror story incoming.
Yeah, no, there's a great copy or a creepypasta on that. I think it's
You know
like
what?
Ted's caving story.
I think Proximo is making a great point. I mean, if he can't do it,
Oh, he can get
you know,
through
clear-
there. It's just going to be very tight.
Well, but I'm saying, he doesn't want to go through because there's a lot of risk involved, and I mean, if anybody could do it, it would be Proximo. So if Proximo can't do it, then
Also, if something like that does happen and he needs to back out, I have to wait for all of your asses to get out of the way while I'm trying to fend off something with potentially sharp teeth.
Wait, hold on. Where so I don't have a torchlight on me, but if I unselect myself, isn't the path up to D like totally open?
Yeah, y'all. That's where they went. They went up into D to wait.
So he's looking off to the west and saying that he can't crawl through?
Well, he mechanic wise for the game, he can get through, but he's going to have to like get on his hands and knees and squeeze, and not where you're like walk through with your weapons up and stuff. It's going to be a vulnerable position until you get
Right.
through that little tunnel.
He's not talking about the scree slope there on his right.
No, no.
Okay.
I just have to say, I think it's about time we finally found something that Proximo couldn't do, because I was starting to think that he was literally like
I'm
unstoppable.
goddamn Captain America in this bitch.
I'm trying to manipulate Proximo.
So
into
farmhouses
doing
and
it.
and small crevices are his bane. He's like Claptrap with stairs now.
Yep.
No.
I'm not trying to sound like a little coward or anything, but this is just like practically unwise.
I would like
Not
to
wrong.
I would like to attempt to cast suggestion on Proximo.
Bang.
Okay, well,
cast,
first off,
Awesome.
you're way at
You
the
failed
back.
this, right?
You're way at the back.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
it's echoing, right? I can hear all this. Oh, you mean I can't see him?
Yeah. He's too
Okay.
far up. Unless you're gonna like everybody, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, and like kind of just work your way to the front. That's fine.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll stay at the back.
Yeah, the performer has never had to do that before. Excuse me, pardon me.
Yeah. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. World famous L here. Move aside.
Is there any other path that we found?
Nope.
I mean,
I
if
mean,
you
I
want me
could
to
go
check it
in.
out, I can check it out real quick.
If you go in, Fang, it will be I will protest this, but I will not physically stop you.
I mean, just a quick peek, right?
How quick is a quick peek?
I left my sundial at home.
3 combat rounds.
What?
I mean, I'll go for it.
Okay, so you're going in.
Yeah,
Okay.
why not?
Yeah, it's tight. You got to squeeze through there. I mean, move people if I can. Proximo, are you
Like,
standing
yeah.
behind him or?
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for Fang to get like 20 feet ahead.
I'll let you know if it's worth coming in all this way.
Say, well, 20 feet is
Okay.
basically going to be crawling out one of the other tunnels.
Yeah, that's good. That sounds good to me. Let's do that.
Cool. Can't see him. Fuck that guy.
He can yell.
And he will.
Yeah, if he's under attack, he'll yell. If it's good to go, he'll yell.
Okay, so it takes you just a little bit to get through there. It's this thing. There we go.
Oh, I could have cast grease.
Yeah. Dozens of columns of volcanic rock rise from the ground, heavily obscuring your vision. The cave is noticeably warmer than its surroundings, and a wisp of heavy air carries a smell of excrement, musk, and rotting meat.
Can you give him a torch?
Did he not have one on there? Hang on.
Nope. A lot of us are still blind.
I don't know how to apply the
Torch, I got
lantern
you.
effect to myself.
There you go. Hang on. So other people, everyone's carrying a torch, correct?
Yes. At this point, we have all listened to Papa Proximo.
Yes, Dad. Okay. So yeah, it's just the air's heavy in here, hot. Very obscured vision. Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
God damn it.
Corner.
Perception. Click this. I double clicked it and it didn't go into the tower.
Yeah, that mod may be off, so you just have to drag it on there. Or does it have one with a small dice tower up at the top of your character sheet? I don't remember if I've got that mod on either. Nope, it's not here as well. I'll have to check those later. Yeah, so you'll just have to put it in the tower until I find out why that's not working.
Why do I have? Is that -5? It says
Because it's a disadvantage, because it's using your passive, but it's going to be at -5 because of the disadvantage. I think we discussed this last time. Because you dropped to 5. I'm sorry, you dropped to 14, but your passive is higher than what the low die you kept. So you use that, but it's still a disadvantage, which is technically a -5, what it averages out to statistically with the math. So yeah, it's just kind of hazy in here, and you don't see anything. There's the stalagmites in here. Proximo, you see him standing in there. What are you doing?
He hasn't yelled yet, so I'm not doing shit.
Okay, Fang, what are you doing? Or you were standing back, Kirst. Did you want to try to go in, or
this sounds vaguely familiar to what Lothar was telling us about the underground, right? The area that they don't really go to.
what do you mean they don't go to? They say they've from the stories he knows, they live in the lava tubes, which is what these are. They go all throughout
Right.
under the island.
Right. So this is one of those lava tubes.
No, all the tunnels you've been in are lava tubes.
Well, I didn't notice any of the fire and brimstone until now, I guess.
Well, no, it's just this certain area of it. I mean, you are under and near a volcano. These are just old tunnels because they use them for either storage, latrines, stuff like that. So yeah, you just maybe you're closer to the volcano at this point, or at least where the rock's thinner.
I'll just it's a lot more volcano tunnel in here. There's
Are you telling them this?
yeah.
Yeah, you can hear like you hear him, but it's got that echo as it's echoing in the room he's in, but then it's just got this small opening where the sound's kind of coming through. And at that moment, Fang, dropping down from above you, is one of these.
Is it cute?
Yeah, it's real cute. You've seen it.
Smoochie.
You've seen one before.
Oh, it's that one.
It's this one.
Yes,
It's a
the cute one.
ghast.
Is this that crab person we were talking about?
Yep.
Where's mine?
Did Lothar tell us how they managed to communicate with these things?
Nope. Wasn't this?
We probably should have asked about that.
I think the communication was they tried to bury some dudes. They came along and ate the buried dudes, and they were like, you know what? They're not eating us. That's fine.
No, well, they said they fought a lot first, and then they reached some kind of quote-unquote agreement.
Yeah. So from the story he told you, would think there was some sort of communication went on for understanding. But for that, got a target Fang.
Lilo and Stitch, GrimDark edition.
Tries to sink a claw into you first, and misses, and then it tries to bite you, and connects.
I'll ask him politely not to do so.
Just as the teeth start to sink into, he's like, "Oh, sorry, chap."
Sir, this is extremely unorthodox. I'm gonna need you to stop.
Tips its bowler.
It's wearing a monocle.
So now it will be initiative time.
For some reason, Garrett, I remember what we talked about yesterday, and Lothar's like, I could not have been more clear. Tells us absolutely nothing. I could not have been more clear.
That is all the information I had to
All right,
share.
you're gonna go into these tunnels and fight these monsters. What? Why? I could not have been more clear on this.
So what's everybody's action? The rest of you down in the back, you hear, "Hey, there's nothing but a bunch of stalactites." Ah! As something attacks him.
Proxima look. There's like a very quick half second when Proxima looks at the group. There's a very pissed off look on his face as his eyes roll so hard into the back of his head he should probably roll a con check for his retinas. And then he gets down on his hands and knees and starts crawling into the tunnel.
I picture, you know that meme with I can't remember the lady's name, the black woman. She's like leaned on her knees, like looking real hard in the distance. You know that what I picture this like Proxima leaning over, looking down that hole, like, "Yep, told you."
Fucking knew it.
So
Did Mimi
Rory's
Leaks?
just trying
Is
to
that
catch
who
up
that
with
was?
boys.
Was that her name? Anyway, so you hear, or you're just like, "I'm outie." Is that what you're doing, Leora?
We can't hear you, Leora.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm.
No, that
Just-
direction. I just moved Proxima on the map to get him out of the way for Fang to move over there.
it's
That's
at
rubble
left, okay.
piled up. You can't, just like the other ways. You can't get out of that room except for the south exit.
Swashbuckles her way through.
Why can't I delete that?
I got it.
I'm just gonna patiently wait my turn in line.
Yeah, all you hear is something's going on. I guess same thing. What L? Ori?
Yeah, same thing with Al.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and scramble my way towards the noise, whatever that entails.
Kursk?
I don't quite know yet.
Kursk will wait his turn to go after Proximo, I guess.
Or you can, you can force your way past him if you wanted.
Yeah, whoever gets
Trudge
to
your
get
way
faster
past
initiative goes in.
Oh yeah, Kursk didn't roll initiative. Oh, he did. Never mind.
Yes, I did.
Last thing.
Oh, I didn't. Did I? Am I dumb?
You
Don't
did
answer
not.
Son of a bitch.
that. Suck my old ball.
Oh no,
That's
but
actually really funny too. 'cause we
tied with
both had
L.
I
balls, too.
won.
Okay, so
and Leora blew everybody out of the water.
yeah, Leora, you're just like fidgeting, like damn it, you can't get through.
I mean, Ori will kind of lean out of the way if Leora's just like barging in.
She said she's waiting, so I don't know that she's got the movement to get up through everybody. Because it's going to take basically your full round to get through the tunnel. Or through that, to squeeze through that opening.
Even if we use like a sprint action.
I mean, you could use your movement and then your action to get through it, sure, but you'll only have your bonus action to do anything.
That actually sort of works for me.
This thing
I can at least shove a torch in this thing's
is
face.
going to attack Fang again with a claw.
Once again, please stop.
That one connects. That one hurts a little bit more. And tries to bite you. And fumbles.
Oh no!
It's got nobody.
It's gonna rip off its lower lip.
Let's see. Nope, nothing happens. It's just a miss.
Absolutely destroyed these things. You got this.
Why does it say it's got unmanned target as my thing? That's what I can talk with. Nope. Okay.
No, it's dead.
Thing, it's your go.
Guys, you're not gonna believe this. They got crab people down here.
You know, the first thing I think of when I see that is not crab.
No, this is definitely a crab.
That's 100% in another universe.
Now, you don't have to, Fang, you and Leora don't have to roll saves on this because you've actually fought these already. The rest of you didn't have to make saves because they were dead and didn't really appear. They were strange, but didn't appear threatening. So anyone else that starts fighting these is going to need to make a wisdom save.
They were jellyfying.
Oh, these weren't jelly, just the last guy. Just the unman.
Ah.
But it's your go, Fang.
I mean, it's actually pretty tame compared to most things we've seen. I'd say the insanity was more for them eating people. But you know, that's just me.
That sure didn't help.
It just looks so cute and round.
Just want to rub its smooth little eyeless head.
Just want to slap its head.
Is Fang AFK?
No, I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do to this crab person.
The flavor and number of punches must be determined.
Can I attempt to? I mean, it's bitten me a couple times, but has it really only bitten me?
No,
It's
it just
really
hit you with a
only
claw. It missed claw and
Okay.
bit you first round, or kind of the surprise round. This round, it missed the bite, but it did run those big claws across you. It didn't feel too good.
How much of that is? I'm just curious. How much of this space is crawling for them? Like,
How much is the space is what?
them crawling to like get into the room where I am.
No, they're in the room. They were like hiding up, like holding on to like the stalactites and stuff like that, and then drop down on top of you.
I'm
Basically.
talking about my team.
Oh, your team? Yeah, each.
How much of it is like them crawling to get?
It's like a
That's going to take their
5-foot
round to
tunnel,
get through
right?
it, basically.
Okay.
The tiles mean nothing.
It's kind of like room E. It's a winding maze. This is like you've got to crawl through this area. It's called the squeeze.
The squeeze, huh?
There are 3 entrances to this cavern, all of them so narrow that a medium creature must squeeze to pass through.
Give the rocks a nice hug.
Can I attempt to like distract it with like a ration just to like get it away from me?
I mean, you can attempt anything, and if it's successful or not, won't know.
Well, you can just tell me no. I mean, you are God here.
I could, but I'm going to roll dice to see how well that works.
I'm not sure what answer you were expecting there, dude.
Or I'll treat like
I know
this.
what you were going for.
Or I'll do like I tell my
Slowly,
daughter.
stupid idea won't work.
Yeah, do like I tell my daughter is like typically when you ask something that's not just like, hey, can I have a snack or something? My default answer is no. I may change my mind in 5 minutes once I think about it, but default is no.
See, this is the things that that attempted to maul us earlier in the thing, Jack. That's why I knew the unman wasn't what I was worried. Well, I mean, I was worried about it, but for different reasons.
So what you doing?
I said I wanted to try to get it away from me by throwing a
Okay,
ration.
so you chunk a ration across the room. I'll even let you do it. I'll give it a shit. I'll give it a 20% chance. Roll your percentile dice. Look at that. You chunk it,
Oh my
and whatever
God.
you grabbed has just a great smell upon it, and it bounds across the room, chasing whatever you just threw. You can make an attack of opportunity if you want. Wish I'd said 10% though, because that would have been just the missed by 1.
Wow.
Unless it's one of those deals you're trying to like get away from. You don't want it to turn around pissed off at you. I'm just saying you've got an opportunity to attack if you want.
I'm gonna tell everybody to fuck off. I'm coming back through that hole. Unless it grabs me by the leg, in which case I'll be very upset.
Pull me through! Pull me through!
So you're telling
I'll
everybody
even
basically
actually-
run.
I actually, just for confirmation, has any of our characters actually seen these things pull anything that is like technically magical or supernatural?
Nope.
No,
I didn't think so.
they're just dudes.
Wonky looking.
Gibbering horrors.
They are considered monstrosities, mechanic-wise.
I'll throw another. I'll look at Proximo through the hole, just like get the fuck out of the way.
Oh shit! All right.
Well, that's what you're doing. In the same moment you're doing that is while Proximo's trying to crawl through. So
Yeah, I know.
You guys are face to face in like a body-sized tunnel going,
Hell's
you
waiting.
go backwards. You go
okay, so
backwards."
Proximo, you're like squeezing through this at the moment. You see him like get attacked and then like fish into his pouch and like pull like a piece of sausage out. He's got pocket sausage. And he just chunks it across the
I knew you were
room.
gonna say that as soon as you said sausage.
chunks it across the room. It's like goes. You see the slow motion is like starts tumbling end over end, going right past the creature's face. It's like as it turns and smells the sausage and follows it because it has no eyes, so its hearing and its smell is immense, and it chases off. And then here comes Fang. Move, move, move! As you're halfway in this tunnel. So you can continue to try to squeeze into the room or now try to start squeezing back out.
I'm going to start squeezing back out.
Okay, so you start backing it up. Kursk, you're moving forward, and all of a sudden you see Proximo backing up. So you have to stop what you're doing.
I told him to suck my own name balls.
Ori, what were you doing? I can't remember.
I was racing up to the source of the noise of panic, and I guess seeing Proximo's butt moving its way out of a tunnel. I'm just gonna kind of hold an action to see if maybe I should cast grease on the tunnel if he's stuck.
Okay. Gate. Fang's about to repeat the opening of Resident Evil 2 remake.
So
yeah, it's end of the round. So
I'm under Kursk's elbow.
Okay. Slightly metagamey. It's the end of the round. Did you want to do something? Because if you're holding your to see if he needs it, well, you're gonna lose.
No, I'm just watching the action.
Okay.
Like I'll do something if I need to.
So top of the round. I'm assuming y'all heard Fang saying "move, move, move," and you see, well, Kursk and Ori see Proximo starting to back out. What's Elle and Leora doing? You don't know what's going on. You're just hearing the grunts of Proximo and Fang saying, "Move, move, move."
I'll start trying to back up or make room.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
As you guys make
I'll
room
move
20
further
feet
back
away.
Into, yeah, we'll start to back up further back into like room E, I guess.
Okay. Ori, what are you doing?
Watching.
Okay, Kursk.
Backing it up.
Back it up, back it in.
Take it back now.
Okay,
yeah.
so see who goes first. Leora, you back up.
Let them begin.
You get out of the way. Kursk, are you moving through or like just taking movements to get through someone? Like,
Yeah.
are you wanting to go back the way you came or like up in here?
Up in here.
Or you want to go that way?
I'm gonna go down through Ori towards Al.
Okay, so there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What's your movement?
It is
30?
30.
Okay, so you have to stop right there.
Kursk gonna trug his way right
Okay.
through. Up.
Fang, you're waiting. It's like, come on, Proximo, get your old fat ass out of the way. Elle, you back up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. This is pretty good.
Proximo starts backing up.
I check my belly and be like, I mean, I put on a pound or two, but I'm not getting fat. You don't need to throw around hurtful things like that.
Okay, that one's eating a sausage. This one, however, jumps down on you.
This one.
That one was the
I'm
one.
glad we all ran away.
Yeah, that one was waiting for Proximo, but he didn't get that one, so.
What a piece of shit.
Got you targeted? Why is he not targeting? There we go.
It's okay. We believe in you, MacGuffin, that's taking us towards your homeland.
What was that? That was the bite. That one's ouchy for 8 as it sinks like right into your butt cheek as you're trying to lean down to start crawling through. Ori, you were getting out of the way?
Actually, I was just kind of waiting to see what happened.
You don't see anything. Have you seen?
Where's Fang? Proximo.
God, are you dead?
Where's Scott?
You hear him mumbling about
If
putting on.
If Ori's asking Proximo, he's not going to answer. When I say Proximo has literally the least amount of respect for Ori, I literally meant like a subhuman.
Oh my.
All right, she's gonna shove past you. Oh shit! The map. The lighting changed. I couldn't see where I was going.
At that point, you get in there, you look, you see Fang with like one of those creatures, which you need to make a wisdom save now. Oh, I'm sorry, Proximo, you need to also.
Oh, okay.
Because you saw them.
Nope.
There's you a D10.
Nice.
I've been getting a lot
And there's
of
you a D10.
insanity recently. Oh,
You say a lot, it's just kind of a, metaphorically speaking, it's one.
Hey, I rolled in the last 2 sessions. I rolled 3 insanity checks.
Yeah, but it's the how much you get. It's like something snap, but barely. Ori, you see these creatures, kind of terrifying with the eyeless, smooth cranium, jagged teeth, sharp ears pointing out to the sides, and the 3 giant fingered hands with claws on them. And it's sunk its teeth into Fing's backside. You see another one across the room, like picking something up off the ground and just shoving into its mouth. You there, Brandon? Can I?
Sorry, I'm too far away from the mic. I was kind of whispering to myself. I know too many spells that are touch based.
You got 15 more foot of movement. You can do that and use your action to get through there. And if you have a bonus to use.
No. Okay, hold on. Thought I had. Nope, I don't. Crap. Oh, this sucks. All right, so what does it take to move through here? It's not just my movement?
Well, basically, it's going to take your movement. It's going to take your turn to get through there. Because you've got to get down and squeeze and wiggle. It's not just like, cool, there's all my movement. You've got to work to get through it.
Okay, that's a reaction spell. That doesn't help. Wait. I don't have to actually move. Okay. Cool. I have a potential solution. Instead of crawling through the hole, I'm going to try and cast Sanctuary on Feng.
Is it touch?
Nope. 30 feet.
Okay. Make your check.
She pulls a small little like silvered mirror, like it's slightly broken and cracked, out of a pouch, and reaches her arm through the little crawl space. Yeah. So let's just see if it happens. So that's I think that's level. Yes, level 1. Nope.
Just doesn't work, but no malfunction. So Fang, you look at it, you turn to Ori, he's just like showing you a mirror.
You look great.
Thanks.
Top of the round, what are people doing?
Reconsidering my profession.
Should have done that before you were a filthy witch. I think I'm just waiting on the outside of the tunnel on the other side to see if they follow us through.
Like where you're at, or like moving like over here? Like where you want to be?
I kind of just want to be like right, almost like right. I guess we can't gather out in an area where we can like hopefully maybe ambush if possible, but gang up on them if like three to one at a time sort of thing.
Then the best way to do that is like right here, because you've got those three. Otherwise, those are, say it's a 5-foot square, and look how tiny those are. You've got to like squeeze through that whole area.
Okay, and I'll heft up my Morning Star and take a nod at Kursk.
Kursk, what do you do?
I want to.
Sorry,
I want to hold to try and cure wounds if he moves through the tunnel. And if he stays where he is, I want to try and give him. So I don't know how you want to play this. I'm trying to hold 2 potential spells because she's juggling what's going to be the best.
Right, but you're going to have to. What are you doing? Because that's you're starting that action. It's not like, let me see what happens and then I'll decide to cast. You don't know if he's coming through or not. So you've got to start doing something. Now, if you say I'm going to wait, it's like I'm going to wait till he moves through and cast a heal on him. That's fine. But if he doesn't move through, you've wasted your turn, because the if there, it doesn't trigger the then.
All right, I'm going to hold my action for if he comes through the tunnel into our space.
And to heal him? Like what spell?
Yes.
Yeah, because if you're holding that spell, if it doesn't trigger, then you just lose that ability.
Yeah, I'm going to cure wounds him if he actually
Okay.
moves through my area.
Fang, are you trying to get through, or are you turning and fighting?
No, I'm getting through at this point. We've come too far for me to not to. I'm a little too beat up now to turn around.
You're this far.
You can take him.
Just pull that blade out and start spinning around. Okay. Top of the round.
I refuse.
Number 9 has finished its sausage and turns and looks at you and leaps across the room.
Finishes your sausage too.
You need more pocket
Hits
sausage.
with its claws.
These guys distracted.
Good God.
Oh shit.
It fumbles with its bite. It does have a friend that's fairly close. I don't know if the bite can get
Oh
it.
shit!
Buddy. It's okay.
Nope.
I'll set you on fire accidentally.
He does it. Fang, it is your go, sir. So you're scrambling through the tunnel? Correct?
Yep.
You use your fucking action to sprint if you have to.
Well, now, are you using your action to disengage?
I can use my bonus action to do that.
Okay.
He has mobility, yeah.
So you're
I
squeezing.
think
You think what?
I think I'd have to spend a key point to do that.
Yeah, for your. Yeah, a monk has to do that to use the bonus as like a. What's it
That's
called?
for
Like a rogue does.
like the wind.
Step of the wind, yeah. Okay, so you come crawling through. Ori, make your check because you're using your reaction, so see if you can get your spell off.
This is when you fireball and kill Fang. Now that we're at our absolute most vulnerable
Wasn't it a
moment,
cure?
this is
Wasn't it a
what
first
happened.
level spell?
Yep.
12 plus
She was-
spell level. That's 30.
Yeah.
You made it.
It works.
Yeah.
She was too panicked to try and cast it at a higher level. She was just like, shit, muscle memory. So it's not going to be strong, but it's going to be something. Let me make sure I'm targeting him. I don't have any, but there he is. Okay. Woo!
And I say because of your ability to move quickly, are you going to try to push past Ori? Or because he's like right there, or she's right there, so you're squeezing out. He's like, she's grabbing you and helping pull you out, and at that time you feel the warmth flow through her hands into you.
I mean, I'm coming through.
Are you going to continue like heading out down the tunnel?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't feel very safe. You
So I'm
know,
gonna say
mere
that-
inches away from those clowns.
Right. So I'm gonna say that's gonna take.
Oh, they're crabs.
What's your total movement score?
55.
Okay. And you don't take. So yeah, you can get. You see Proximo standing there ready with the Morning Star. You see him as you're coming through. He almost makes that flinch, like he's about to swing to hit. Checks himself. You can go forward, or you see Curse blocking the other way, but straight ahead is open.
I mean, it looks like they have a plan set in motion here. I'm gonna let them do that.
Are you stopping where you're at or going past them?
I will probably go past them.
Okay, now you want to go past Kursk or into that open spot? Because technically, I know where Kursk want to go. That's the setup right now.
I'll go like over here. I'm
Okay.
like,
Okay.
come on, Ori.
Right, I'm right behind you.
Proximo.
When Ori goes by Proximo, he does the same flinch, but he like flinches 2 or 3 times instead as he considers.
Well,
He doesn't
she
go
hadn't
by
gone
you
yet
at all.
So it's your go. She hadn't gone yet. So what do you do?
I'm holding
Okay.
an attack for whenever a monster comes
Okay.
through. If a monster comes through, hopefully they just don't.
Correct.
A monster.
Ori, you've got your movement. You've already used your reaction to cast a spell. So
I'm holding at the opening of the tunnel.
you say you're just waiting right there.
Oh God, I thought I conditioned my mic correctly. No, I'm holding at the throat of what he came through. I haven't moved.
Right. I'm saying you're just gonna because you have your movement left. Your action this turn was to cast a spell, but you had to use your reaction to do it because you were waiting on Fame.
Yep. So I can hear the thing scrabbling on the other side, and I'm staying right there.
Okay. Leora, you don't know what the hell's going on. Were you just holding, or what were you going to try to do? Or is Kate still gone?
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take a step closer to Kursk and just try and get as good of a view as I can from here.
You kind of peek around the corner and you see Proximo like got that batter stance ready for something to come around the corner. L?
I look like shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing and kind of sort of the same thing Leora's doing and get behind Kursk, so that whenever.
Yeah, you don't really get a from where because he's still blocking. You don't really get a good look to see anybody. You can definitely hear movement.
Yeah, I'm going to hold an action right now because I just don't feel that I can do anything useful in my current position.
And what action are you holding?
If a creature does appear before us and engages Kursk, I'm going to attempt to. I haven't done it successfully at all tonight.
You try to mock
I'm
something.
going to attempt to use Dissident Whispers again.
Okay.
Give myself another nosebleed.
Kursk, you go running into that spot.
And he's gonna hold action in case a beastie comes
Okay.
crawling through.
Like, I feel like I'm just going to say it at this point. As a player, and a little bit as Proximo, not quite as much, I'm really not trying to start a fucking conflict between these things in the village.
This one comes crawling through.
Oh, well, here we go.
They've got
Well, time to start a conflict between these guys.
Well, the way I'm using this is they have an intelligence of 4. They just want to eat. And it's squeezing
they're
through.
about to have something to eat.
It
once
can't
they
have
get
its multiple.
this
It's gonna swing. It's gonna have a one of those claws comes out at you, Ori, but it's as it's trying to pull itself through, so it's gonna have disadvantage.
Hey.
Good thing too. Oh shit! It
Still
still
hits.
hits you. What's your AC? Oh,
What?
Oh yeah, you got cloth.
I was kind of
And-
hoping Brandon meant, like, what's AC?
So
That thing that you turn on in your house that keeps you cool.
Well, Ori's definitely not keeping her cool.
Leora,
He's
as you're
golden.
standing there waiting, you see like your dagger, just like the flame goes out on it.
Oh, that
Like
had already
like when the
applied. It was
propane dies.
She had cast the healing spell, which is concentration, so that would have dropped before.
Oh, that's right, the guardian.
Yep.
Aww.
Shit.
He's
No
like,
one
"Man,
knows.
I was gonna be so cool.
Top of the
Nobody
round.
knows.
What are people doing? Ori, is this thing gonna reach
Uh,
through? It just claws your leg.
Yeah. So her plan was to give herself dragon's breath and lightning breathe through the tunnel, straight at everything coming through.
Okie doke.
Hey.
Leora, you can see more like look like they're trying to set up a kill zone.
Yeah, this looks like fun. If I'll take a shot with the bow if I can get a good read on anything.
Okay, you're staying where
Hold
you're
on,
at, or trying to
actually.
move up closer.
I'll just stay I'll move a bit more towards the middle of the passage.
Okay,
so I
Elle,
can
what
get
are
a
you
better
wanting to
view,
do?
but-
Are you gonna stay back or move
So,
up? You see Curse
I'm
leave the
essentially-
area.
I'm gonna essentially do the same thing, and this is just a race to see if Leora or I do the get there first.
Okay. And
Are we still on random initiative?
yes.
Okay, thank God.
Why?
Because mine was really low.
Oh. Yeah, it's random every time. Okay, top of the round. I'm assuming the Kursk and Proximo were holding action.
Yeah.
And Fang, what are you
Yep.
doing?
I'm nursing my wounds. I'm a delicate creature.
Okay, so just like rubbing them, or are you spending key to like do something mystical to heal yourself?
As long as nothing comes my way, I'll probably just hold on to myself.
Okay. Leora, you get to go first.
I have an odd question real quick, Bradley.
Yep.
Is Kursk's rage, his bear totem shit, is that technically magical?
No, it's just him. Well, it could be, but not that's like he's channeling warp type stuff. It has a
Oh, great. So
everything is
everyone in the group. Go ahead.
everything is touched by it, but kind of like Elda, he uses his music. He doesn't realize he's touching the warp to do the things he does. Kursk is partial. It's almost, I guess, more shamanic, but yet that's still touched by the
Oh, yeah, I
warp.
know.
It's not like them willingly opening up the channels into themselves. It's just kind of brushes against them, and they make use of it. They don't realize it though.
I was just wondering exactly how magical everyone in the group is, and that I just realized that literally everyone in our group is actually at least a little bit.
Oh, except for you and Leora. You're the only two that
No, I'm telepathic, and she's a teleporter.
Oh yeah, all of you are now are
You're a
touched with
mind
the-
reader. What do
yeah.
you mean?
I just said telepathic, thank you.
Yeah, telepath.
Whatever that means.
It means I can read your mind. Guess what? There's nothing there.
Why are you bragging about having a television?
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What?
Okay, so
is television?
Leora, you move up and you get ready to shoot anything that shows up, right?
Yep.
Okay. Kursk, nothing's coming to swing at. Elle, you're like, God damn it. Unless you're pushing past her to go ahead and move up in front of her.
No, I wouldn't do
You
that.
see her
'cause
with the
she's got
bow
a
drawn.
You step in front of her because
Hang on
you
a
trust
sec.
her so much.
Hang on a sec. Because of our heartfelt moment earlier and our discussion,
Heartfelt.
he's going to tap her. He would like to. He's gonna instead. I guess if I have to burn my reaction for this, I guess I do. I'm going to tap her on the shoulder, and then I'm going to reach into my cloak, pull out her gun, and just a couple of bullets in my hand, and hold those out to her. I'm gonna be like, this might come in handy right now.
You see her mouth start to water a little bit, but she shakes it off. Caves are not the best place for that. It's very loud. I'll just stick to the bow. Thank
Yeah,
you,
well,
though.
I'd rather lose my hearing than my life.
No, the bow works very well, actually.
No, seriously,
Um,
take the cocaine.
Can I take a knee so he can see over me better?
Sure.
I think it's most
But
of my
it's
position.
yeah,
Right?
it's like you can take a knee, but he can't quite get behind you because as tight as this is, he would be if he got behind you, it would be messing up like your draw.
How come?
So yeah, it's shitty angle of the tunnels.
All right. I just I sigh and I put it back in my cloak and my turn is over.
How dare you not make these perfectly 5 to 10 foot wide corridors? Proximo, nothing is shown its face yet. Gas number 2 comes up. Ori.
Did you move me?
No, it's moving up into that space like with you.
Okay.
That hit by 10. It's a bite.
Ow.
Oh, I saw that 20 pop up there.
Ow.
9.
Ow.
So approximately, you just see this thing come out and curse you too, and just wrap a claw into Ori and pull it up to it and take a bite out of her shoulder. Fang, you just nursing your wound?
Yes, sir.
Come on, random initiative.
Ori!
Yay! Let's see if I don't fuck this up. Because I'm in its space, right?
Yeah, you could be able to get it.
Okay. Because I was trying to hold like right on the mouth of this tunnel.
Yeah, that's fine. But you
All
just
right.
see if you can, if arcane check. That's a second or third level? Third level, isn't it?
So Dragon's Breath is level 2.
Okay. So wait, DC 14.
Yes!
Oh, 2 more would have been great.
Still.
That'd have been like automatic fail save or save fails. And
I
max
know. Still, at least it didn't fizzle, man. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
in
gonna
this
say
setting,
you can
if I get to
position
cast a
yourself.
spell-
Yeah, you can position yourself where you can target both.
All right. So, and then actions.
You got to do their save.
Right.
One pass, one fail. That kind of makes sense that the one right, or I don't know, I see it either way. The one that's on you is you're trying to angle to get the other one too much, and it moves out of the way. That's your personal best.
Wow, that could have been
Better.
Could have been better. That was my action.
Yep. And that's a concentration, correct, for 1 round or 10 minutes? I mean, 1 minute or 10 minutes?
No. Dragon's Breath is concentrate. Oh, right. Because I can. Oh, no. I don't think the concentration matters because I spewed it immediately.
Yeah, but I think it's one of those you can hold the spell, so like next round you can do Dragon's Breath again.
Oh, like Call Lightning?
Yeah, isn't it? Link the spell real quick.
I'm reading it. Oh, yeah. Let me. Is it? There you go.
That's actually why I like Call Lightning a lot, or at least one reason.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't have anything else concentrated.
Oh,
so
and you said
sure.
lightning, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, your action is to, if you want to use that as action, you hold up to a minute.
Okay.
Oh, what your casting was bonus. So yeah, so you cast it as a bonus, used it as your action.
Right. So then I have movement.
Correct. But this thing's also eating your ass too. So it's kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't.
I'm gonna run.
There's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You cannot end because that's going to be too much.
It says 20 feet.
Well, it doesn't know you're moving through two friendlies, though.
Oh.
There's 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, and you can't end in that space. Now,
Then I dive off to the
yeah,
right.
you veer off there to the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then whatever happened as I exited that
Yeah,
creature's
and
space.
as you run, it falls out at you.
Good old AC 10. Oh boy.
Yeah, just right down the middle of your back.
I collapse in front of Leora with spleens asplay. Pretty sure I only have one spleen, actually, but apparently I have 2 now.
It's all that
You're
warp.
filthy. Yeah, damn it. That'll beat me too.
Top of the round, what are you doing?
Oh man, we had random initiative and I was still last.
Yup.
No,
One of them was last.
I'm bleeding.
If possible, I'm going to try to get past Leor to like drag Ori to safety.
Okay.
She's got like this bizarre crackling energy around her body.
Leora, what do you do? Yeah, you see like as she's like and she's falling to the ground, just kind of screaming in pain. You see like between her teeth, arcs of lightning are going back and forth.
Oh, none of that damage touched my concentration.
Did you not have the concentration put on you?
I did not.
Just roll roll a con save.
Yeah.
Or con save.
Oh, that's a check. Hold on, my bad.
Wait, double check. Is it a
Con
check? Wait,
save.
hang on.
It should be a con save for for
Shit,
spells.
now you make one of those is like I know how to do this, and all of a sudden now I'm questioning myself. Concentration check. Hate when I'm doing it. Taking damage. DC 10 equal. Make a Constitution save. Yes, it is a save. I was right.
Still failed.
So as she does that, yeah, you see the arcs of lightning bounce between her teeth, and they just kind of fade out. You just kind of like. And Leora, what are you doing?
I've got a feeling this thing is probably going to start coming up, so I'm going to crack my neck and draw my swords.
Okay.
And I'm just going to hold here until something comes up.
I'm sure Proximo and Curse staying with your plan.
Yep.
Bang.
Wow, this first thing that comes through here is not in for a good time.
It's entering the fuck zone.
Fang, what are you doing?
I'll I don't know, man. Fucking there's not a lot to do right now.
You still have a bow, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm literally like standing next to Proximo.
Oh, you're by Curse.
Standing behind Kursk, apparently.
Fucking Kursk.
Kurskimo.
That fucking guy.
Kurskimo. The same thing. I also don't have a direct line of sight to the monster from where I'm standing, apparently.
Not yet, maybe.
Give it a second and you will.
I mean, I guess I'll point my bow at that general direction, and if I see that asshole crab man, I'll shoot him. Shoot him real good.
Okay, and Ori, what are you doing? Brandon, get back to your mic.
You asked right as I tried to walk away.
Yep.
I'm bleeding on the floor.
Well, yeah, but you're still conscious. I mean, you can play it out dramatically if you want. You're just gonna lay there and bleed. I'm cool with it.
She's trying to scramble past Leora and Elle and wherever she can go to get away from the thing that like ate her freaking spleen.
Okay, that's anything for an action.
No.
Are you gonna heal yourself? Just
Well,
asking.
she's tried to do that before and set people on fire accidentally.
Okay.
So she's just gonna try and get out of the way first.
Don't cast when you're in severe pain and distress.
That actually sounds like good advice, not bad advice.
No, I agree.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
Okay, so top of the
crawling.
round. Bang, your go. You're holding action. L, you were moving up trying to grab Ori, and Ori's moving at the same time, so you help get Ori back.
Awesome. Yeah,
Leora?
I'm just gonna drag her behind
Yeah.
myself.
You step forward.
Throw her into a rock and she
Damn it.
dies.
What the hell?
Whoa.
Why is it happening?
Whoa. Hey. Hey.
Yeah, I'm like, what's going
I'm
on?
like moonwalking all
That was
over
you.
the
You were
fucking
grabbing
cave.
Ori and just yanking her back.
Dude.
You pulled melee weapons,
dude.
correct, Leora?
Hmm.
You hear a sickening crunch as she lands the wrong way.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Sickening, not satisfying. Definitely.
So this one runs up, so everybody launch your shit at it.
Okay.
Oh
Who's going
no!
Welcome to the fuck zone. Prepare to get fucked.
I'm gonna have to clip that now.
Well, ladies first.
Well, okay.
Piss.
Like I said, ladies first, right as Garrett rolled. That makes me. That's satisfying
God!
to me.
Piss.
Double piss.
Wait, I wasn't targeting it.
Yep, that's a miss.
Or fucking stellar.
I can't use offhand, right? That's
No, because you're burning your reaction to make an attack at it.
Son of a bitch.
Are you guys
Let
fucking kidding me?
suck.
So what about this fuck zone I was hearing about?
Hold on.
Listen,
You have another attack, Kursk.
No,
Fucking
no,
use
you,
it.
you can't multi it because you're
No, it's a
using.
reaction.
Yeah, you state that you're going to swing at something. That's your action, but you have to use the reaction to take that action. So you can't do the
What
multi.
are the onslaught penalties?
it's okay, guys. Next round for sure.
Oh, I
You
wasn't
weren't
targeting
targeting
it?
it.
Does a 17 hit?
Proximo hits at least.
Somebody has to.
So this went from the fuck zone to we're really not happy with you zone, but we'll allow it.
Stay back. Stay back, I'll hit you.
L, you got anything
Think
to
about
contribute
it.
here?
No,
No,
was
because my action was to pull Ori out of the way.
so
damn it.
this thing being low intelligence and hungry, it's just running straight towards Kursk, and that's first in line of sight.
He's the biggest slab of meat.
He's also the best looking slab of meat.
The claws dig in,
Really?
Debatable.
No, it's true.
and it fumbles.
Oh, damn.
Does anything bad happen to it? Nope, just a miss. The next one comes
A
running.
lot of bad things are about to happen to it.
Wait your turn.
Next one comes running through, but it can't get to anybody.
It's so hungry it attacks the other ghast.
Proximo, you were holding your action.
Yes.
So you did that. Ori, you ran past everybody. Kursk, you used your action.
Great.
So top of the round. What's everybody doing?
I'm moving to
I'm
a
gonna
better position, and I'm gonna
I'm gonna
dunk on.
shoot it with my
Gonna
Glock.
absolutely
You say with your
murder
Glock.
this man.
I'm gonna
With
shoot
my
it with
Glock.
Glock, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I pull out instead of Leora's gun, I pull out the Glock 19. in
So I
my
guess the
other
only ones
pocket.
is Fang, are you still doing your range?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ori, are you doing anything?
Cure wounds.
Okay, L, are you doing anything? You're dissonant?
Yeah. I'm actually going to do Tasha's hideous laughter this time.
Okay. Fang, go.
Or I'm gonna hope, I should say.
Still targeting it, right? Cool.
Shows you got gas 2, yes.
1.
Oh, shit.
Oh, buddy.
Hey,
Wow, what a hit.
extra attack.
Big money, big money. Ooh.
Straight piss. All right. That's me.
L.
Ah, All right, well, I remember this time. Performance check first. God damn it.
Oh,
What's the
no.
level on
It's
that?
okay.
We used all of our 20s on the fucking thing immune to damage.
That is also a level 1, so that means 13, which is not greater than 5.
Okay.
Oh my god, I've literally rolled the same number
Kursk,
like 3 times.
you're right there, and it knows it can hit you. Nope. Or you thought it could.
It thought it could.
Sure thought it could.
You thought.
This is the
Proximo.
longest combat in existence because no one can hit anything, including them.
Whiff, 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 whiff.
This is how it went last time too. We could not hit each other.
Yeah,
In
these.
prison.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it was just
You
back
just
and forth.
had to say something.
This isn't even our final form.
Great.
Plink.
Oh my.
Can I try to whap it with my torch as well
Sure.
as a bonus action? Okay.
Say
Can I use my
it
crowbar?
shouldn't be a finesse
Resist it
weapon,
with fire.
but yeah, I would just say do it with a disadvantage though.
Oh, that's right. You're right. No, that's fine. Actually, I won't do it then. You're right. I will, however, go ahead and bust this. Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh my.
Second wind doesn't require an action, does it? It's just you can do it. Correct.
I think it's actually a bonus. Let me check.
Yeah, it's got to take something.
Why? Offhand.
I know it's not a reaction or an action. I don't know off the top of my head if it's actually a bonus. Let me look. Bonus action, yeah.
Crunch.
I like how at least on my screen the dice kind of just hung in the air for just a split second before they dropped. Ori, you run into the corner. Boop, you run into the
Try
wall.
and cast Cure Wounds. Yep. Tucked into the
What
space
level
I've
cure
been
wound?
for.
What level?
Just first. Yeah.
Come on, you got 5 hit points. Go for the gusto. Get the big one.
Oh, I could have gone so big. It's okay. Let's see what happens. I had to target myself. Wow. Hey, I'll
Not
take
bad.
it.
Curse. You can do your big
We be
swing.
swinging.
You gonna do your meaty swing, or are you going for a?
We're gonna
Please.
hold off. This guy looks like he's almost dead.
Thank you. Thank you. I could not handle it. That's another miss. I'm gonna die. Kill me.
All right, let's try this again. Okay.
There's the man we know and love.
Yeah, he returns to
There's my
form.
handsome boy.
Is this our final form, Garrett?
I don't know. Most of us are still standing.
That one
Yeah,
cannot
yeah,
do
yeah.
anything. Top of the round, I'm assuming. Ori, are you cast? I guess Ori and L, are you casting anything?
Saying I'm gonna try again.
Ori?
There's less blood coming out of me, so I'm gonna make my way out of the tunnel and see what I see.
Okay. Leora, go.
Okay.
I like the way that okay you say in the tone of it had that, hey, I actually hit. I'm not used to this, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, this is actually like the most pathetic our group has ever been.
I know.
Well, of course,
I've-
if you
I've-
think about it, Fitz, you're in these tight, confining tunnels. You can't move and adjust the way you're used to doing. It's claustrophobic. It's scary. I mean, it makes sense. You're like unnerved.
It's not fair because this is like missing is just Kirk's default state, so he's used to this. Everyone else is like, well, shit.
To maintain where you're going to step up in there, Leora.
I'm gonna maintain. This has been kind of working, I guess.
Elle, I don't think you've got visibility on it, do you?
I do not.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna hold it. So if it does become visible, I'll attack
Okay.
it.
All right.
Are you going to step up and fill the gap, Proximo, or wait to just get the one attack as a reaction?
I'm gonna step up. These guys gotta go. I'm also going to hold on. I need to check a thing real fast. Sorry, I should have done this a little bit ago, but it didn't. I didn't think about it.
He's still repairing the 360 controller.
No, it wasn't even a repair. I was actually just trying to clean it out really, really well. I'm gonna use Goading Strike on it too.
Okay.
That adds, if I hit, I add an additional, I believe D8? No, it's D6. And it has to make a Wisdom save, or on a fail save, it has to make a, you know what I mean?
Correct. You got to hit it first. That's a hit.
Yeah, baby. How do I add a, I know I ask this literally every single time.
For the save
Do you want me to just,
or the die?
the D6, yeah.
It should be. Let me look at your actions.
Oh, yeah, I roll it as an attack. Duh. Herbiter.
Yeah, if you just
That-
put the...
this.
yeah, there you go.
Okay, and now it's on my attack. I hope.
Yeah, it's a goading attack, D8, damage D8.
Okay, cool.
And then you can
And
drop
here
the,
is
the save on it. Yeah. It's successful,
guy.
so of course it can't get past you, so kind of has to attack you anyway.
I was mostly just looking for the damage, you know. I'm actually gonna do it
Correct.
again, too! This thing's gotta die.
So
Nice.
close.
Yeah, that actually would have been a super huge damage, too. Okay, sweet. I put it into critical. I'm feeling pretty happy about that. You know what? I'm gonna try to smack it with the... I'm gonna use my... Oh, I use my bonus to... Oh, no, I don't use a bonus for those. I'm gonna use my bonus action to try and slap it with my... torch.
Okay. Yeah.
This is disadvantage. That's a 20 and a 19. I'm a
Oh
fucking
my
beast.
God.
So,
How much damage?
improvised weapon will do roll a D4 for the bludgeoning part of it and a D6 for the fire.
Do you want me to roll like the crowbar where it's D4 plus 3 for my strength too?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Sweet. And here's the D6. Oh!
And that's enough to finish it off.
Yay!
Oof. Hot damn. I just went to
They had
town
3
on this
left.
creature.
Single-handed
With a crowbar.
with the crowbar.
With a torch.
Yeah, I used the torch this time, unfortunately. I wish it was the crowbar.
What'd you do?
That
Like
was
shove
so
it down its throat?
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what happened. It tried to come at me, and I crammed the torch down its throat. Okay. I was unhappy with this creature, and I'm so glad that the good Lord heard my prayers.
Except there are no gods, so no one hurt you. I can just
Yeah,
picture
that means it was all
I can just
me.
picture Proximo. He fucking just goes to town, this thing kills it, then does that slow turn around, puts his hands on his hips. What was I saying about not going in there?
Warned you.
I give him a big shrug.
Oh, the
Aw,
classic
Miss Shrug.
Mm.
Rest in peace, Shrug.
Oh,
Rest in peace.
Damn, I'm glad I hit everything though. Wow, I can't believe that disadvantage was I dropped a 20 and still got a 19. What a roll.
I gotta jump in and say I've got like some early morning stuff tomorrow, so I should probably bail here. But I really wanted to find out how that combat ended.
No, that's fine. I would figure it's 3:40, so I figured it'd be this is a good spot. Just like, okay, we'll pick up next time. One of our few episodes, it was just combat.
Yeah. It's been a while since we've had a just combat episode.
Of course, y'all are in tunnels and stuff where you know there's going to be fighting.
Did I? I feel like I actually just did 0 damage that entire.
I don't think you
this
feel that
entire
way.
session.
I think you did do 0 damage. No, you hit
You
you hit a
roll
couple
really
of them.
big numbers, and they all got
crit.
turned into zeros.
You crit.
Yeah,
and
I
it turned
crit,
into
but it was against the thing that didn't take any damage,
Which means he still did 0.
which means I still did 0.
So I'd like
It's
to
the
just
thought
say
that
that
counts.
not only did I only roll a 2 and like 4 or 5 3s on all of my performance checks for all of my spells, but the only damage I did was to Leora.
I'm kind of happy that like a little bit of the old like 10 sessions ago Proximo came out again where it's he just absolutely wastes something. It's been a long time since that happened actually.
Well, I think all of y'all kind of had this was throwback night to the, hey, remember when we couldn't hit anything?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I crit and I decapitated a thing. They are the ones causing the problems.
Ouch, Gate. That's mean. It's
Is
true.
he talking smack?
Yeah, he's the Elrode like
yeah.
Lou tonight.
They don't know who Lou is.
I don't know. Do any of y'all watch the Tuesday game? That's
I've watched
that's
it a couple of times.
yeah, that's
actually.
Tizlu's character in one of those. That's Gates' character, isn't it?
What
No, that's Slumbers.
Is it Slumbers? Okay.
I'll be honest, usually what happens is I'll jump in and I'll watch like the first 10 or 20 minutes and then I just go to bed. But sometimes my computer is still watching the stream.
Yeah, you guys suck so much and are so boring it puts my ass to sleep. That's why I make sure it's on so I can get a good night's rest.
No, not for that reason. Simply because I have work in the morning.
Understandable. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate it. And we'll be back, or I'll be back, and Kate will be back Tuesday for that game. And we'll see if shit will come together for Deadlands this week. There's always something. It was my fault this last week.
Yeah, sorry. For some reason I just can't bring myself to be super interested in it, so I just haven't been there at all.
Yeah, that's not a problem, man. But yeah. And there was our lurker. Good night, Excel.
Excel.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody, and
Good night,
go
everybody.
follow all my
See you
shit.
next week.
Appreciate it. Have a good night.
Have a good one.